What it good be? Hoping with it's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up? It's DJ EFN.
And this motherfucking Drink Champs Yappy Hour. Make some noise! And this brother here has changed the game. He has made it through levels that people that look like me, that look like us, have not been through. He has broke down doors, broken down barriers. At times, if you didn't know how to get fly, you could open up a magazine and see how fly this brother was in there and representing us. Tattoos and all that. Latino got Latino in him.
That's right.
And don't get him mad. He starts speaking patois on your ass. He'll hit you with
Spanish.
He'll hit you with a Jamaican waka, whatever. Gun specialist. A lot of people don't know that. Sleeps with an AR-15 if you play with him. That's his Russian girlfriend. That's what he calls it. He's a man that represented for us when we wasn't represented in certain areas. And continue to do it and being himself. Still doing it, producing his own movies, all this crazy stuff. We're getting into it all. We're gonna give him his flowers today. My friend, motherfucking Tyson, motherfucking Beckford! Yes, my man. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Finally, I'm here.
Yeah, we've been trying to make this happen for a while.
I know actually. We have been. And
I'm serious about you my friend.
I appreciate everything you just said, man.
No,
for real.
You my friend.
We go back.
But besides you being my friend, I wanted to do my due diligence and research.
Yeah.
And every time I was researching, I was like, damn, because you're looking at what you did, but then you're looking at the time you did it, right? So what you did back then might seem normal to the kids now.
Groundbreaking.
Because these opportunities are there for these,
now.
Quote unquote supermodels or these guys.
We did all of this.
But you were like the first one, the first. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was at one point, Tommy Hilfiger and Polo.
Yeah, and Ralph. Yeah,
and Ralph. They always was like, are they racist?
Yeah. You remember that?
Are they racist? And I remember single-handedly. This is when I didn't know you at the time.
Yeah.
You popping out on that Ralph ad and me being so proud, like, yo, that's a brother up there.
Ninja,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I see you got a long-standing relationship with Ralph.
Yeah.
When you heard rumors like that, how did it hit? How did it hit someone like you?
I mean, meeting him and just understanding him. I mean, he's Jewish, so there's never going to be blacks and Jews get along for a long time.
Yes,
you know
that's very true.
So there was never that. Whoever made that up was, was a hater from jump. So that was never true. So when I had tackled that, and then same thing with Tommy. Tommy ain't never said it neither. So Tommy was like the first to really embrace hip hop like that. Ralph did it on a smooth way, where it wasn't so blatantly out there. But they both they're both real nice guys, and they both about their business, and they really respect and love the culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to say black community because it's bigger than that.
It's bigger than that.
It's bigger than that. But they respect the culture.
Because I remember it was like the three brands at one time. It was Tommy, Ralph, and then it was Timberland. And Timberland did say something.
Yeah, that one I don't know about, but I'm going to believe that one.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. I believe that one. I believe they fixed their structure because I'm not going to lie. I didn't stop wearing Timberland. It was like so much of a New York staple.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Yeah, for real. So, I don't wear Timbs today, but I got you. I'll be down here.
I remember. That's why you live out here, right? You live out here.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Your interviews.
We was on the plane together.
Your interviews, and you got on a nice shirt, and I assume that's Polo as well.
This? No.
Okay.
This is a gun brand.
Gun brand?
If you look at it.
Oh shit.
MPX, all of that,
And
so
you
on any given day, I might be carrying the gun that I'm wearing the shirt. You know what I mean?
You match your shirt.
So today's an H&K day. So today I would carry an H&K pistol and an H&K machine gun.
So one thing about you is like
Heckler and Koch.
Okay.
For those who don't know.
One thing about you.
They are the Rolls Royce.
You heard
They are the Rolls Royce of guns.
Of guns.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I know about you.
But the best ever.
And one thing I've witnessed about you. I asked it to Genuine.
Yeah.
And Genuine laughed
That's my
very
guy.
hard. I said, yo, Genuine, has guys ever been like the target of you because of they women being attracted to you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why. That's what kind of got me to start carrying because.
Oh shit.
No, you know what I mean. I don't want to use the N-word, but ninjas will be really upset with you. You don't even know this man, woman. You ain't had nothing to do with it.
Just got your poster
but might pull up to you in traffic and be like, "Hey, yo, my girl like you." I'm like, my man, I'm a sex symbol. What you want me to do? We can pull over, handle this like gentlemen, and we can talk about it right now. But you know what I mean? You do get those kind of threats. I mean, back in the day, I used to get all kind of threats.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I used to chill in Lefrak, and I had cousins up there. Big shout out to the Brazil building.
That's right.
Brazil. Yes. So I used to move around the city, and I used to get threats all the time. But I was always, you know what I mean? One thing my late brother taught me was, always keep a strap. No matter how famous you get, no matter how many bodyguards you have, always keep a strap. Because if you got one and your bodyguards got one, you good. You know what I mean?
But your late brother also was the one who told you to stay in the business.
Yeah, he said to get out of the street.
Talent.
He told me to get out of the street. He said, look, you got a talent, you got something, and streets ain't gonna do nothing for you but put you dead or locked up. So, I took that advice and I left the streets. But always connected to the streets, always.
Now, recently, like I said, I was doing my due diligence, watching interviews.
I love when you do your research.
I'm watching interviews of you, and this is two things I didn't know, but I co-signed something else. One thing I didn't know is your affiliation to the Shower Posse.
Yes.
That shit sent goosebumps through my... I was like, wait a minute.
I was like one of the youngest members.
Wait, you were a member of the show? I thought you just ran around.
I ran around them.
You gotta explain to people who don't know about the show.
Okay, all right. Let me do my...
Let me just say, in 2 different decades, I was indicted twice.
Oof.
Yes. I was indicted by the feds twice in 2 different decades.
Oh, so they tried to get you first?
Yeah, the 80s I got indicted, and at that time I was 17, and in high school, upstate New York, in Rochester.
Right?
Yeah, everybody know Rochester. I'm not from Rochester. I went to school in Rochester because my grandmother had a house up there. She tried to get me out of the city to keep me alive and keep me out of trouble. So then in the 90s, I got into some shit with Sex, Money, Murder.
In the Bronx? Yo, what the fuck do you be doing, man?
Bro, let me explain.
But you gotta explain these things to people.
I gotta explain these things to people.
Let me say, hold on, but let me do you to do your. Let me. By the way, whichever's colder, can you pop for me? Whichever one is the coldest. Sex, Money, Murder.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the most notorious gangs in the Bronx. The leader name is Pistol Pete, still locked up to this day. But they all, if you hear the expression Peter, when they say Peter, they mean that they're bodying something.
Yep.
So if they say Peter roll or you say something like that, that was their slang.
That was their slang.
That was their slang. To kill somebody. Wet t-shirt to kill you. Then the Shower Posse,
was the same.
Let me go to the Shower Posse now. Shower Posse's, now, quote unquote, this is just what I'm saying. There's Jamaicans in here that can co-sign this. But not just me, I'm American, goddammit. But this is what I know from my...
Now you're American.
No, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But Shower Posse is one of the most notorious Jamaican Brooklyn gangs that was coming from
Jamaica.
From Jamaica.
Jamaica,
And
they were in Miami too. Big time.
Yes. But
all the East Coast, Texas.
At this point, when I heard of them, it was really a Brooklyn, Jamaica, Queens thing.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm talking about this was Jamaicans running wild. They had the real belts on.
Yeah.
The real Jamaican belts. Not the Haitian ones. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, sonny. No disrespect. And then I'm gonna say
the Haitian gangs.
Shout out to the Zones out there.
Then I'm gonna say the third gang that he was related to later. But we're gonna start from Okay, so you got into it with Sex, Money, Murder. I need to hear how this happens.
Well, me and Pete was friends.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I used to hang out in Soundview, and Pete and I was, we was bikes and cars guys.
Right,
you know what I mean?
That's right.
And whenever Pete came around me, he always came around me just chill, cool. And I mean, you remember what Pete looked like?
Yeah,
He was innocent as fuck.
Yeah, he was cool. Like I never seen nothing.
He was cool. He was innocent.
Crazy about
Pete never got it. You never saw him mad.
Right. Yep.
But there was also another side of Pete, that we didn't see, and Pete never showed me that side. And I'm glad I ain't never see it. But when somebody had gotten bagged. They turned him into a informant.
Okay.
So the informant named me as the financier, the money runner of a whole Sex, Money, Murder.
You were a
I was
model
with them.
at that time?
I was signed to Ralph. Heavy.
Wait up, man.
I was in maybe my third, fourth year signing the route. And I'm down at the U.S. District Attorney's Office with my lawyer, Ed Hayes, at the time. And if you know Ed Hayes, you know who he represents, all the gangsters in the Bronx. So Ed was there with me, and I remember sitting in that office, and they had me around a round table asking me all kind of questions. Like, yo, how you know this one? How you know that one? I said, look, man, I'm in the street. You know. They're like, well, ain't you supposed to be the poster boy for this and that? I said, yeah, but I got to go home. I said, I'm not going to not run in the street where I live all of a sudden because I got money now. You know what I mean? So for me, you know, us hanging out, being at Grant's Tomb and all different places. Yeah, we used to always, Harlem Week. You know, I used to always be seen around them, you know, hanging out and, you know, and we'd be popping bottles on the sidewalk, whatever. But as far as like, you know, in the streets doing whatever they was doing, I wasn't in there like that. But, you know, the informant went snitching and said all these things. And, you know, both decades, it was an informant that told on me.
Now, did you have to prove that?
Yeah. I had to. I mean, you know, the gangster thing about the first indictment was they had me on wiretaps. So they had pages. Like this.
Okay.
And I'm like 17. I'm on there talking to one of the lieutenants. And he's like, yo, what you up to tonight? I said, yo, I just got this girl. My girlfriend's over the house. You know, he said, yo, it's about time. Y'all gonna get it in? Because nigga, they got my when I first lost my virginity on the wiretap. So I'm like telling him, like, yo, she bled all over the sheets. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, she was
my mom was out of town. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to like, you know, I'm talking to him and he's like, yo, go wash the sheets. He's telling me what to do. And,
so that was virgin on virgin crime.
Yeah, it was virgin. But like all my wiretaps was, all right, I'll meet you over here. I'll go over there and do that, you know, but it was never like, all right, I'm gonna go pick it up. You know what I mean? And it was like, for me, what I did with them was I would take one someplace, he'd be holding a bag, go pick him up, take him another place. And then one time I had come home from school, and I remember this distinctly. I walk into we was in this brand new condo complex, a spot called Cornhill in Rochester.
Okay.
And some of your viewers and listeners might know this neighborhood. This was like a upper echelons neighborhood. So it wasn't like, you know,
the hood.
Yeah, the hood. So I'm carrying a backpack, and I'm just walking down the street, and I feel like, damn, I'm being watched. I feel like somebody's watching me. So I go into the house where a couple of lieutenants are.
Okay.
In the house is an AK-47 that, you know, they was like, yo, can you come and look at it? And, you know, because I always, since I was young.
This is people with sex money?
No, this is shower pots.
Okay,
since I was young,
you going too fast.
This is, we get there, So, you know, I was mechanically inclined my whole life. Still am, can fix anything. So I said, all right, let me look at it. Got it going. It's cycling correctly. Back then, I was doing shit with bare hands. What was I thinking? Anyway.
You took apart the weapon?
Yeah. Put it back together. You know, just lightly cleaned off the top, but didn't think to clean the interiors. But hey, that gun is gone and lost somewhere now. That's, you know, that's 40 plus years now. So, you know, who do you think's at the door?
Feds.
Hell yeah.
This is the second time.
This is the first time.
What is the first
They come in the house.
Okay.
And they sit us on the couch. On the couch is the AK. It's underneath the cushion. I had just shoved that bitch under there. And I was like, fuck. And I ain't supposed to be over here. You know? So it's just the three of us. So they sit us on the couch and they start rifling through the house. Meanwhile, in the freezer is 3 fucking keys of Coke. And I'm like, and I'm starting to talk to them. I say, yo, Reggie, well, go on. Tell me what is in the house. Him say, the thing them in that fucking freezer here, my Reggie. I said, what? And the cop he say, what you say? Meanwhile, I'm like this. You know, we're all handcuffed.
On the couch with the AK under it.
And then I'm just like, all right, nobody move, nobody say nothing else to the man that when them come. Let me do the talking. So the guy come and he's like talking to me and he's like, let me see ID. So I give him my school ID. He's like, yo, you go to school here? Because the school I went to was a rich kid school. So he was like, what are you doing over here? I said, I live up the street. I said, what are you doing with these 2 friends? Oh, they're friends of mine. He said, all right, well, these guys are, we're watching them. We think
this
they're
is
suspected.
Brooklyn?
No, this is up in Rochester.
Up in Rochester, okay.
So they, it was like, yo, these are suspected guys of such and such. I said, I don't know them like that. I said, they just cool guys, and I just, came over to watch TV with them.
Now, how old are you? Like 16, 17?
I'm like 17, bro. And the two that I'm with, they're not too much older than me. You're dealing with 19 and 20 right here. And they just come off the boat from Jamaica. They have no fucking paperwork. They have no paperwork because they're shooters really. So anyway, I'm there talking to them, and I tell the cop, I said, look, are you done? There's nothing in the house. And they're like, all right. So one goes in the fridge, but he never go in the freezer. So he went in the fridge and he was like, there was nothing in there because there's no food in there because this is just a house to leave coke and Anyway, the guy, they leave. And then, I'm talking to them. I say, yo, what the fuck is going on? Them guys are going to come. Them say, yo, they maybe follow you. I said, them can't follow me because we didn't come the normal way that I come. So I'm saying, okay, well, don't worry about it. I say, yo, but you got to take everything out of this house. Don't do it today because they're going to be watching you for a while.
And this
so
is
we
your
had
crib?
to get, this was just a stats crib. Yeah, but, that was one of the instances where I was like, and luckily, he seated all three of us on that couch. Wow. Because underneath that couch...
With your prints all over it, too.
Yeah, with my shit all over it. So I would have went down. But, yeah, man. It's just an everyday life back then, with the shower posse. So.
Okay, so that we established?
Mm-hmm. The 80s, yeah.
Shower posse.
Yeah, so when the indictments came down, I was dragged in it. And then by the time they went through the evidence, they had... Not too many photos of me any place. They had my fingerprints nowhere. Luckily, that gun went somewhere. I don't know where it went. But that was pretty much a lot of the shit that I went through as a teenager, man. I was always in some shit. Being chased by the cops, being, you know what I mean? So I didn't know where I was going to end up, bro. Never thinking I'm going to end up here on Drink Champs.
Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? So we established some connection to the shower posse. We established some connection to a sex money murder.
Right, yeah.
Well, one of the craziest connections that you have with a New York City street gang, and this is my favorite because of how the story plays out.
Okay.
Is Low Life.
Oh!
That's about you being down with Low Life.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I heard you say that you ain't really technically steal when they were stealing.
No, when they were stealing, I wasn't stealing.
But you was getting the clothes when they brought
Yeah. They were like, yo,
that's a
we got
crazy
your
connection.
side.
No, but his makes it dope. The fact that you were younger doing that, and then when you were older, you got actually hired from Ralph Lauren.
Yeah,
but you never had to tell him that.
Yeah, no, I
used to be down with stealing
I
your
used
shit.
to be down with it, yeah.
Well, he ended up embracing it, too, because
he
did a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So me and Thurston is like this.
Shout out Thurston, man.
Great, shout out my brother Thurston. But yeah, man, I mean, it was just... I'd been wearing it my whole life, from my teenage years all the way up to grown man. And I mean, it was just like, I don't know, it was almost surreal that I got signed to the brand. And I mean, these people were paying me millions, millions, bro. And I had 45 days of the year. I was, those were contract days. Wow. So I didn't have to go to work every day. Sometimes I wouldn't go to work for 6 months. That's why you would run into me in Miami. I'd be all over the place. I'd be in LA. Because I got tired of chilling in the city. So after I done bought every sports car, you remember I bust the block with the Ferrari and the drop top rolling around, from all of that. And then the AMG Benzes. And, I had a good time. And then I started coming to Miami. I meet Phil the mayor. I meet Peter Thomas. I meet Mike and I meet Mr. Lee.
All bad promoters.
Yes, all bad promoters. Because you know where I'm spending my time. You know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this. Where was we hanging out? Come on now.
Where
where they
wasn't around back then.
Wasn't around that then where they used to sell Call a Cab. Willie's.
Yo.
That's it. That's where I met all the usual suspects.
Okay, before we go there, I'm going to tell you something that I thought about as soon as we locked in the interview with you. Is we used to hang out, and I don't know if we ever planned this. This is a different part of us hanging out.
Yeah.
But this was in Jersey at a car wash. I would always see you, and I thought about this car wash. I was like,
You talk about this car wash.
Yes.
I used to see Ice-T there.
Yeah, Ice-T, yep. All of us used to go there.
And we used to, it's like fabulous.
I see Joe Buttons there. Everybody used to go there.
It was one car wash, and I'm like,
Yeah.
The motherfucking hip-hop car wash.
yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. What they call it? Hollywood car wash. She started calling it after a while.
But I always said this car wash dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Like they all had pictures of us. We would all take pictures of each other, but we take it in front of this car wash. And I'm thinking, like, how the fuck did the owner say, let me buy this right?
Yeah.
Because like it was like a safe zone for us.
It was a safe zone.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of us came from New York.
Yep. And
we lived
we all
in the
lived
first
in
exit in Jersey.
Yep.
And we were all kind of fresh.
Yeah.
Because this was like New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like for lack of a better term. You could see New York, you could smell New York.
Yeah.
But your safety is very much
different.
uplifted.
Yeah. Very different.
Yes.
Very different.
You remember those days?
I remember those days, bro.
And you used to come through with a different car every goddamn day.
You too.
So, like, you see, like I know you've been in Zoolander, and, like you see how this quote unquote because you were like the first male I think they called supermodel. Right?
Yeah. Because I came up with the girls, so you know I had Naomi as a big sister.
Yes.
I had Claudia. You know, I had all of them as big sisters. So they was really embracive to me because I was so street.
Right.
I came in looking hip hop.
Right.
I mean, hat backwards, Yankees hat, Timberlands, wife beater. You know, baggy jeans.
Did they ever try to change that for you?
Yeah, was that a difficult adjustment?
They did because a lot of the clients would complain and say, "Oh, we can't see his body." I mean, and then I'd be like, "All right, take my shirt off, take a picture for the Polaroids," and they'd be like, "Oh, okay," you know. And then that would get me jobs booked, and they'd be like, "Yo, why has he always got on these baggy clothes?" So they started making me a little bit more tapered, which I was getting grown anyway. So you know, I started getting my grown man on, and just you know, I evolved with the time. You know, always.
Now what's crazy with me, my father, I'm like the exact opposite of my father. I can't put together a VCR. I can't put together a PlayStation. I can't do nothing. But my father had nothing but tattoos and earrings, and I have no tattoos, right?
Yeah.
So when
that's true. You don't have any.
When I don't know if I'm trying to be the exact opposite of my father, or just I didn't have the feel for that. Now, so when I used to meet girls, that was like. When I became a rapper, that was one of my second questions I used to ask them. You ever date a rapper?
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, because to me, whoever else human, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to be fucking DMX and I gotta see it.
Yeah, that's it. I think a lot of us back then, we were trying to stay away from
I used to say,
the industry
I used to
girls.
Say, yo, did you ever mess with a rapper? She'd say no. And then I'll say, you got tattoos.
Yeah.
Right? Because I became not attracted to that because that wasn't what I was.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time where, you know, a person filmed you and said, you know what, can we cover up his tattoos?
Yeah. We had that for
Really?
a while. Yeah, and what they would do, they would fix it in post, like airbrush it and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like for polo jeans, they would let it ride.
Okay,
you know?
wow.
RL jeans, they would let it ride for that because it was more, you know, more free. And then they knew I rode motorcycles and all of that. But then when it came to like Purple Label and the suits, then I was always pretty much covered up all the way up to the neck. You know.
Right.
So yeah, we had those eras.
Now
Now it's like. Nobody cares about
nobody
that now. It's open now. Yeah. I mean, I'm sleeved off on both arms and legs, everything. So they don't care now.
So one time I did a fashion show, right?
Okay.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
It's because I just wasn't used to it because how they moved, like it was normal. Like to me, it wasn't normal to see somebody else naked that I don't know, and they just be in like full comfortability. So when you backstage. In the fashion show,
everyone changes in front of everybody.
If I'm doing Carhartt, let's just say
it's a co-ed locker room.
Yeah, it's a co-ed.
It's something way iller than that. But for lack of a better term, it's like that.
Yeah.
So I remember I would walk back there, and then I'm getting dressed, and I'm seeing a naked lady, and I'm like, okay,
and
that's
then we'll
pretty
have
cool.
a full conversation with you.
And they just talking, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, can you?
And then you want to put on something. She's just normal.
And then you realize you got to do the same thing.
Shit. This is how it was.
You're not gonna turn around? Like niggas is like, what do you mean turn around? You
turn around. Go ahead.
So
in the beginning, though, I got tried in the beginning. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean tried?
I mean, like basically, like how you felt. Like, yo, I'm not gonna change here. They're like, no, you gotta change here. I was like, no, I don't. But I was still, you know what I mean? I was still two guns back then. So I had my backpack, which still had the guns in it.
Come on,
yeah, bro. to like stop
strapped on
carrying
the
it every
runway.
day, and you know what I mean. And then if I wasn't carrying it, I'd make sure somebody else got one, and you know what I mean. I had to get comfortable with putting it down.
Right.
So I had to
how
put
did you
it
get
down.
comfortable about, you know, like being in an uncomfortable situation?
Well, I mean, I'm having full conversations with naked girls.
Right.
Like they're just in front of me talking.
It must have just
like
become
this.
normal.
And it's eye contact. I'm not even looking down.
Describe the first 3 times this
The
happened.
first 3 times was like,
Did you make them uncomfortable?
well, I made them probably feel uncomfortable.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
looking up and down like, God damn. Like,
They're like, he
this
don't
is
know
what we
protocol.
doing?
He don't know.
I'm like, okay. So me, I ain't scared to throw my dang thing. So I came out of my toes. I'm like, yeah, what you doing? You want to hang out now, huh? Okay. Yeah, so I had a good time.
Because you know, I always describe that. Because I did it twice. I described my experience.
You're not normal if you're not uncomfortable in the beginning.
I'm glad.
Wait. So you was a runway model?
Damn, you gonna put it like that? I had to think about it, but I think it was for some hip hop. I think it was for like Echo.
Esco or Echo.
I swear to God. So, but what it was they were the only hip hop brand in the fashion show.
Right. Remember, they got on before FUBU did.
Yeah. So it was something like that. So where I was just there, and I'm with them, but everyone else around me, they're real fashion people. They're sitting there, like he said, they're talking.
And then what was it? Magic
in Vegas? Magic show. Yes.
That was fun shows. That was some shows.
Now that we talk about Vegas, we got to announce that on November 16th, Drink Champs will be doing a live taping.
Oh shit!
With Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. In Vegas.
Shout out Complex College.
In Vegas.
They're my family right there. I fucks with Dre and Snoop. My son played for Snoop's football team, and then Dre directed the video with me and Fifth.
That's when you and Fifth had a fight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
y'all had a play fight, but you snuffed him.
Yeah. Well, we went to the side and we had a discussion. Exactly. So we had a discussion. I said, "Yo, you want to make this video real? Let's go at it for real." And he was like, "I'm cool. You cool? All right, let's go."
All right. But then there's a lot of people say they snuffed Tyson Beckford.
Yeah, but then that's true. So we didn't tell his security.
Right, his security almost jumped in.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah. They thought I was going. Hey. Hold on now.
I can imagine you in a karate stance, like,
I'm locked up, like, you know what I mean?
The craziest thing about you is, like, again, me doing the research to you and having people around me, and I had to turn and look at them and just say, "Yo, this guy's the furthest thing from a sucker in the world."
Oh yeah, no, we grew up sucker free.
A lot of people
they don't understand
because you're a pretty boy.
They don't understand.
I don't call you a pretty boy, but you're attractive to
No, I get it. I get it.
And
that was my nickname growing up, pretty boy. I had my mom knew that too, so that's why she sent me to martial arts, like boxing, all those things, and I started working out and all that because there wasn't a day I didn't get tried.
Wow.
If it was on the train, I was taking the bus, I was just walking down the block. They tried me all the time.
Right.
And I always used to have to lay them out. I count to this day.
That's dumb that your mom had that foresight, though.
38 street fights. And no losses.
But let me just ask you.
Maybe a draw somewhere in there, but that's because the cops broke that shit up. Otherwise, it would have went going.
Did you try to fight DJ Ruckus with two people?
Oh yeah, I beat the shit out of him and his homeboy. That's a whole nother thing. And then he didn't think I was like that.
And his homeboy?
I chased him, and then he called his homeboy. So I'm chasing him on my motorcycle, doing wheelies, coming out of what was it? Up and Down at the time. And you know, this dude was like giving me the finger, talking crazy, and I just took off I had this chain on that night, and I wrapped it around my fist in the club. So I wrapped it around my fist because he surrounded me with the club security and 4 other suckers. So I turned to the suckers and I was like, "Yo, y'all don't want this." They backed up. Security said, "I don't want nothing to do this." Then he went outside and stood next to an NYPD officer. I said, "Nigga, I don't give a fuck about the police." Cop did this, slid over. I said, "What you gonna do now?" Then he ran and got in the cab, and I had to go back in the club, get my helmet and my motorcycle jacket, and like finish my beer, and then go after him. So I had to chase like several cabs to figure out which one he was in. Found it, and then when I caught him on was it 3rd Avenue and 20th Street. I beat the brakes out that boy.
And y'all was friends at one point.
Yeah, we were friends at one point, but the nigga was fucking my girl behind my back. So, you know, party foul, he got to get the ass whooped. He later apologized a few years ago. And, you know, we cool, but I just say, yo, you stay on your side of town, I stay on mine.
Oh, I thought it was a decision that they both made and came to you, and then y'all caught beef later. Because he had this you in another club, right?
He was talking to her long before they came to me and addressed it. I found out. You know what I mean? I found out. And then now, I mean, I look at it now, I was like, yo, I'm so glad you helped me with that one. I dodged a bullet with that one. And you know, I stayed with the Kevlar on, but that bullet just went. I was like the Matrix. It was good. And that's what made me leave New York and move to Miami.
Really?
Yeah, that whole breakup, I had to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Why you think Miami?
Because she was popping up everywhere I was at. Every little spot that I took her to, she was bringing this clown. And I was like, come on, really? I'm in my hookah spot blowing, and then here these two come. I'm like, yeah, you remember her? Yeah, so I'm like, yo, what the
Mr. Lee,
you don't know.
You better watch Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee know a lot of girls that I dated. A lot of girls that I dated, but it wasn't that one. It was a different one. But anyway, yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I came down here, and that's what got me to start writing, man. Because I was writing, I was writing before, and the breakup was so bad, I started writing some violent shit. And then,
movies?
No, just regular street cat stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna kill my girl.
No, not like that. Just, you know, drug deals gone bad, torture and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I started writing like crazy, and I just started like putting this all together, and I said, yo, I got something here. And I would let people read them, and people would read them and be like, oh, this is crazy. So I then got with this writer, Adam Targum. He used to do a show on Cinemax called Banshee.
I remember.
You remember the tomahawk scene?
Yeah.
Well, my boy wrote that. So I started showing him what I was writing. He was like, yo, this shit is fire. But then he was like, yo, tell me about you. So I told him my whole life story. And then that's when he said to me, yo, fuck all this other shit that you wrote. Let's tell the pretty boy story. So I got a development deal off of that now.
What's the name of that?
And it's called Pretty Boy.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, so
I can see that on Netflix right now.
Yeah, it's coming. We're coming.
I can see that on Netflix right now.
So I hired Rob Hardy, who used to do all the Raising Canaan and all the 50 Cent joints. Yeah, all of his stuff. So I just recently hired him. We go location scouting in January back home. So I'm trying to film 90s era
television
New
show?
York City, scripted series, scripted series. And basically, I got one of the best production companies in the world behind me, and you know, I'm just trying to put this out here, and I want to bring back a mix of like House of Gucci meets The Wire meets, you know what I mean? Just I want to tell the whole story.
I never saw House of Gucci, but that's
Just the glamour of House of Gucci, because behind the velvet rope of that era that we lived, and we had the Kurt Cobains, we had all, you know, 90s really set the structure for what we all doing now. That helped us afford what we got. Our Rolexes, our Benzes, or whatever it is we got. The 90s really set that for us. But we cannot say the 80s didn't have an influence. I mean, you Cold Crush Brothers and Bambaataa and all that. I'm Bronx all day. So for me, I know the history. And putting this show together, I wanted to show all of that. So I reached out to Shabba Ranks. I reached out to Barrington Levy. I reached out to all the gunmen that I know. And then this person in Jamaica connected me with TJ, who does the Drift song. So I was like, got on the phone with him, and I'm like, yo, TJ, I need you to play my sidekick in this Pretty Boy, where we're going to redo parts of the shower. And then we call them, instead of calling them shower, we call them the wet posse. Because, you know, you got to change a little name. To keep the innocent and the guilty quiet. So, you know, with this show, I'm bringing back, you know, rappers from the 90s. Hint.
I'm here.
I need you.
I'm there.
Because you look the same.
I'm there. Don't worry about it. And I'm being rewinding time.
That's it.
Yes, I have been.
Why fight the time when you can rewind the time?
When you can rewind the time. That's right.
Yeah. So this is one of the things that I'm doing now.
Right.
You know, I'm producing that, and then I got another one called Throttle, which I want to film here.
I heard about Throttle.
Okay, so Throttle is like Miami Vice meets Heat, meets Fast and Furious, you know, meets Biker Boys. It's
James Bond.
Yeah, it meets James Bond. It's here, and it's all about modern day time, modern day guns, cars, bikes, everything, helicopters, go fast boats, everything. So when I wrote that one, that was what I originally was shopping. I shopped that to Vin Diesel's production, 50s production. Everybody was like, "Yo, this is hot," but we got something we coming with this like this. I was like, "Okay, whatever, you know, let me see you do it," you know. But I had the NDA on my stuff, so you know, been shopping that one around Hollywood. But now I'm starting to get another spark to see that one come out. Now people want to see that one.
Yeah,
because a lot of times you write these things, it might be too ahead of time.
Yeah, 5 years later, people catch on.
You wait for time to catch up to what you wrote.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I'm going through now. But now that I got this one sold, now I just need to get it out and, you know, make it happen. So I'm trying to shoot every spring, summer in New York, you know, and I promise these people I can give them 6 seasons.
So here's what I was super rooting for you for. When I heard that Idris Elba didn't get to James Bond, he wasn't interested no more.
Yeah, he wasn't interested.
And then I heard you say it. I had never thought of you as James Bond prior to you saying it. And then when I heard you say it,
Ninja,
and I thought about everything, I was like, yo, he can play this black.
My British accent is not very well.
Yeah, man. James Bond coming to America.
Oh, he's got to be.
He got to change the story up a little bit. He black.
But he's 007. That's a British thing.
Yeah, but it's a
007. We got 007 in America.
No, we don't.
I would have to live in London for about a year to pick up that accent to get it right.
Nah,
you know,
I
wouldn't
think
want to
stories have
disrespect
changed and sometimes like with a certain twist, especially if it's being in black.
Well, you know, they had a woman. Remember the last one was a woman. A woman 007 came.
Oh, I ain't see that.
Yeah, that was the last James Bond before they killed off Daniel Craig.
Yeah, so I no disrespect, but like I would love to see a black James Bond because you see how smooth he was. What he drank.
Oh yeah.
Like to this day, people still order
black
James
dudes get
Bond.
all the girls.
Yeah.
Get all the girls.
Yeah, I would love to see a black James Bond.
Oh, I mean, hey, if it was to come up, I definitely would go in on the audition.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't let it pass me and not go in on it. Yeah.
Okay, now here's the $1 million question.
No, actually, hold up. He actually could be Jamaican, though.
He could be.
That would make perfect sense. No, he could be.
Yeah, because
it's a Commonwealth.
Jamaica was colonized by
it's
the
a Commonwealth.
Yeah.
So he could be Jamaican and make sense to be 007.
With a little bit of British Cockney.
Yeah.
Well, what does 007 mean? Why you gotta be overseas?
So you know CIA? That's only America. It's their CIA.
MI6.
MI6.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's their story. It's their thing. But the Jamaicans, they were a colony of the British, so it would be perfect. That would be actually kind of
colonized by them. Yeah.
But you gonna film it in Kingston? Yeah.
No, you film everywhere. Like James Bond went everywhere.
That's right.
And look at all the Jamaicans like
you gotta open the budget.
And the thing is, it's so great. Every place you go has a Jamaican restaurant.
That's right.
Everywhere in the world got Jamaican
everywhere.
It's just like everywhere in the world has a Chinese restaurant.
It's not always good Jamaican food.
It's not always good food, and they always don't have no food.
Yeah.
You go in there, you have oxtail? No, I'm not oxtail.
Whenever I go to Jamaica,
what do you have on the special then? Me not have nothing on the special.
Whenever I go to a Jamaican restaurant and they nice, I walk out. You gotta be mean. You gotta be mean. You gotta be mean.
That's what we grew up on. That's what we grew up on.
I'll tell you my first time in Jamaica, I landed. This lady had a cart, and I'm sitting there waiting to get my bags, and she rolled over my brand new Air Force Ones, both of them, not just the first one.
So
both of them, boom.
Yeah.
So she literally had to go boom, boom, and then boom, boom. And I looked at her, and she said, "Where I look?" She flipped on me, like it was me. I was in her way.
Yeah.
She was like,
you done fucked up.
"Where you look for Yankee boy?" And I said, I just gave up, bro. I was like, "Fuck it, she wins." Like,
she won. She won.
So you got to be rude. So all right, let's go and move on. I'm gonna go on.
No, we need some flowers here, man.
Oh, that's right. Listen, Tyson.
Yeah.
Our show is about giving people their flowers.
I appreciate it.
I am sincerely honored, to do this and show you how much, because you really changed the game. Like everything I said in the intro, it was not, to gas it. It was really true. Like you changed the game. You made people want to go into your field. Like at one point, there was only, rappers and, basketball players, and entertainers, but you made people want to go in the gym and get sexy and go be a motherfucking supermodel. Motherfucking get rock the red chest. So we want to give you flowers, face to face, man to man. Snoop said it's better than a Grammy because it come from his people. Goddamn it.
That's right.
Damn right.
And usually
we'll keep this in the crib, man.
That's right. Goddamn it.
Usually Mr. Lee is late with the flowers. This time he was too early with the flowers.
That's right. Boom. That's right. Him and Tyson Beckford ran some trends.
That's it. This girl's from Hialeah, remember? If you was from Hialeah, Doral, and we was Kendall, we was getting them all. Some of y'all married now. Y'all remember though.
Leave Kendall out of it.
Never.
It's funny in the skit. Because I was in the studio in the skit when y'all did the Wet Willie skit.
Yeah.
And you say Kendall. You said Kendall in the skit.
You know what the funniest thing about it is all over the world I always see you. I always used to see you.
Yeah.
And you will always be both. You will always be, let's have fun.
Yeah.
Or, motherfucker, I just got out the gym, leave me alone, N.O.R.E.
Yeah. I ain't ready for you yet.
So, but that skit, I listened to it this morning.
Yeah.
And I just remember us having so much fun.
That's a drunk ass skit.
We was
a drunk ass skit.
Yeah, but I remember you showing up.
Yeah.
And you just had left the gym. And that was the first time I had heard that expression. You was like, yo, N.O.R.E, I just left the gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, we could go back. And I don't know why I said that. And I gave you a call a cab.
Yeah.
I was like, just take a little bit.
Yeah.
And we wound up being there 6-7 hours.
Yes, we did.
And then we went, and that's a classic skit to this day.
We did.
On Capone and Noriega album.
Yes.
And I remember mad people coming up to me like, how'd you get Tyson to act like that? I was like, I didn't get him to act at all. I was like, that's not an act. And he was like, nah, bro. Like, he was like, and I was like, no. Like, first of all, a lot of people didn't know we were friends because we didn't have Instagram back then. We were taking pictures, but we didn't know. MySpace wasn't even back then. I'm sorry to sound like a dinosaur, but MySpace wasn't even popping then. And I remember how much props that I got because people was like, "Yo, you got him to be somebody else." And I, like I said,
every time I see Pone, the same thing.
Yes,
the same thing to me. Yeah.
So how? Because we see so many of our kind, so many of our brothers get to a certain level, and they kind of forget where they came from.
Oh man,
and they kind of get away.
Yeah.
You, I kid you not, at the height of your career, you continue to do your thing. You always remain who you are.
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna change. I'm still gonna be friends with this guy. We're gonna do some bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Booby trap, better watch out
tonight. We're lucky to have each other and still be friends for this long. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have that.
Right.
And I value that. I don't know about y'all, but I value it. You know what I mean? I value that.
Man.
Yeah. It means a lot to me to be able to say, I've known this man 30 years. I've known this man 30 years. It's just consistency.
Yeah.
You know, and then you never have to worry about running into some sucker shit.
Right.
Because if I see you with somebody that come here, where you know a buddy from?
Right.
I fuck him, don't run with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
We our own support.
Yeah.
And we not out there doing dumb shit. We businessmen now.
Right.
You know what I mean? We running corporations and things of that nature.
Right.
But we always got to keep that bond. We always got to look out for each other.
Yeah, but
You know
what I'm saying is, I just want to give you your flowers again and tell you that's not normal. You know what I mean? That's an abnormal thing to keep it real. Like a lot of people think keeping it real is keeping it gangster or keeping it street.
No, it ain't
keeping it real is keeping it real to your heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
100%.
To yourself.
I've always understood that definition.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
others don't though.
Right.
You'd be surprised how many people don't. But I know that with you. I know that with you. I know that with most of these people in this room.
Right.
That we gonna always be cool.
Right.
And it don't matter how high or low I get. I'm gonna still be me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be your man. Like, yo, we gonna do something. Yeah, let's go do something. Let's go somewhere.
But at one point, I had made it to a certain level, right? And I remember me being signed to a certain corporation and a certain thing. And they suggested to me, they said, when you come around, maybe come around a little lighter. Maybe
don't bring all the guys.
Maybe stop coming around. Maybe come around with just one person. And that was one of the first things that them trying to change me. And then them saying,
I wouldn't say they trying to change you. They probably saw things and people around you that you didn't need.
I didn't see that.
That was like this to you. Because I had a lot of them around me, bro, coming up.
You saying yes men and saying?
No, just not yes men, just guys who's, they want to be around for the party, the girls, and the money and whatever.
And then when the feds come, they're gone.
They're gone, of course, but you gonna have that in life. You know what I mean? And that's part of growing up. So we've grown up and we shed all of them other people that used to hang out with us. And now we got our families, we doing shit with our peoples like that. This is what we dreamed of doing.
Right.
Living like this, let's pull the cars out today. We're actually doing what we were living and rapping about back then. Still to this day.
Right.
And that friendship is real, man. You ain't got a lot of dudes out there that can say, I've been fucking with that cap for 30 plus years. You don't have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of dudes can't stay together. Real dudes can. Real dudes can get together and be like, let's get this money together. Another reason this guy right here is on this box is because of Joe.
That's right.
Joe, I've known Joe forever. Joe called me, T, you want to do this?
Right.
Fuck yeah, I want to do this. Any reason to be in business with my brothers?
Right.
Come on, let's get it.
And Joe told me, I don't know if I'm supposed to be blowing this up, but they say every time, yes, swear to God. I don't know if I'm supposed to be blowing this up, Joe, so.
Nah.
But they tell me every time that you post anything about Rewind Time, the shit goes through the roof.
Oh yeah, it's doing well. I'm the number one seller. I'm the number one seller. Bro, I've been selling my whole career. So when Joe called me, it made sense because visually, people have been looking at my face for over 30 years.
Wow.
You might walk by a beer and see my face on here. You're gonna be like, yo, that's my man. I'm gonna buy that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people are showing love and supporting us.
Right.
Because you got to think about this is also a product of hip hop.
Right.
Joe putting this all together. Joe knowing the family that runs the brand and you know
Jeff and Carolyn.
Yeah.
And the name Rewind.
Y'all know Jeff and Carolyn.
Yeah, that's right.
For sure. And it's like we're a community and we look out for each other. And when somebody says, hey, we're going out on the yacht today.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
Right.
This is what we dreamed of doing. We're doing it now. You know what I mean? So from coming from the street all the way to here, we living examples of what can be good and what can be bad. Because, we seen some dudes do some bad things.
Yes.
And never was able to take their story and make something of it. Yeah. Now look at us. We out here making stories about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We leading, you know what I mean? Some of us got grandkids, some of us don't. I don't.
And we're going to get EFN to Rewind Time.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewrite time.
When you can rewind the time.
He want to
rewrite time.
Oh, we got to rewrite.
Yeah,
so we got to do a rewrite for him.
You would want to paint your beard more whiter?
No, I'm fucking. But
good though.
No, salt and pepper. I'll go salt and pepper.
What is salt and pepper?
I'm gonna embrace my white when it comes.
What is salt and pepper though?
Black and white.
Oh, like you just
like I enjoyed the salt and pepper era. I didn't know it was gonna go full on white as quick as it went.
Full on white is where you want to be.
No, I'm there. I'm good.
You gotta be
good.
Dark or
yeah, I'm good.
Or full on white.
Yeah,
I'm full on white. I'm good.
I think when it's salt and pepper, it make you look older.
Ooh.
But if it's one or the other, then it's like I don't like the.
No, my shit, you can sample it and it's a dye. Rock and roll.
That shit is cold.
Except my mustache is trying to hold on for life. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, do it.
He's like, I can do it.
You can.
Let's get it jumped over from side.
No.
Let it happen. Yeah. So for me, if I get called for a role, I gotta let it go white. I'll let it go white.
Oh yeah.
But right now, I'm playing this black.
Okay.
I'm playing this black.
Right now, you're rewinding. You'll fast forward later.
Rewinding. I'm getting this money. They still think I'm 26.
I know I touched on it earlier, but one of my favorite movies of all time is Zoolander.
That shit is
that's a legendary movie right there, bro.
I love how you described it. I was watching an interview of you, and you was like, "Yeah, Ben just called me up. At first, I'm supposed to be the guy in the gas station. And then he calls me and he says, "No,
I got something better for you.
Yeah, I got something better." And I'm like, it's just the way you speak about so much fucking historic shit. And you speak about it like
it's like nonchalant. Cool shit.
No, this is a lot. This is more awareness.
I think it's a lot.
Love how you
when I'm doing it, I don't think about it like that. I'm just doing it. It's something fun. I'm gonna get ready to do with my boy.
Did you know you was making history?
Yeah, I know. I didn't know I was making. No idea.
Zoolander?
No idea Zoolander was gonna do what it did.
Because people who never been to a fashion show or never been to a model show, they thought that's their Bible.
Yeah, no, that's their Bible.
That's their Bible. Is they look at Zoolander and say, "This is how it is."
It's sort of like that, but I mean, we wanted to spoof it so hard that no idea it was going to be legendary.
Right.
But I'm glad I was a part of it. You know what I mean? And it was.
Were you worried at any point though? That
it was.
be too
It
much
was
of a
like,
mockery?
just be yourself.
Okay.
Because we're gonna go there, we're gonna be ourselves, and then you're just gonna play off of everybody that's in the room. Because it's the way we did that scene was like a club. So in between every shot, music was on. Ronson was DJing.
Oh, Mark Ronson?
Yeah, Mark was up there, and we had David Bowie. So in between the scenes, you got Luke Wilson and everybody over here, and then you got Ben Still. Everyone's cracking jokes. It was just like joke after joke after joke. But then when it says action, we went right back into character.
Right.
But in between the cuts, you know, they got to adjust the camera. Oh, we're gonna just start partying, making jokes.
Right.
You know, and that's pretty much how the set was.
Right.
You know, it was like being in the club and cutting up with your friends. So we knew that scene was gonna kill.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we were just like, yo, it was funny just to sit there and watch it being shot the whole time.
Right.
And it just watching the creative genius of these comedians, it was just like, it was contagious.
And then why did you turn down Zoolander 2?
I didn't like the script.
Oh, it was based on the script.
Yeah, I didn't like the script. I'll do things.
I thought you didn't have time.
I'll do things because of the script sometimes.
Yeah,
I didn't like the
I heard
script.
when Ben Stiller first told you about it, you didn't like it at first until you read the script.
Yeah,
that
I
was
didn't
part
like the
one.
script. Yeah, I didn't like
part
the
one.
script. Part one I read the script.
You read the script and you liked it.
I loved
because
it.
You said that
Part
when Ben
two,
Stiller described
I didn't
to
like
you
it so much.
When you first met with Ben, you said described to you, you didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
And he gave you the script to part one.
Yeah,
and then you fell in love with it. Was it the same thing with part two? Did you?
Part two was just it wasn't. It just didn't grab me like the first one.
I mean, it wasn't as good, but I wouldn't call it a bad movie. I wouldn't call it a bad movie.
No, I wouldn't say it's a bad movie.
Okay.
It just wasn't for me.
Okay.
I didn't feel my presence was needed for that one. So I didn't do that one. But I mean, if you think about it, the brand is still good though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The first was a classic.
Yeah, the first one. That's why I love when people say that.
Yeah.
And I always want to be a part of the first one. When somebody says, "Yo, let's go and do the first one," because always the first one's a classic.
I haven't watched cable in a while, but whenever I go through my television or my apps, and whenever Zoolander is up, I look and I always watch.
I get stuck watching it too.
For it. I miss meetings.
Yeah, even if my scene is gone, I still sit there and watch it.
Right. You know, it's a classic.
It's just a classic. It just makes you laugh. You know what I mean? And then it lets you know don't take yourself too serious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you like that more comedy?
I do like comedy.
Okay,
I like comedy, and I do have a natural timing for it.
Right.
So for me, I don't mind doing it, but I do love the dramas though.
Can you do an evil movie with Megan Good?
What's an evil movie?
I mean, it was,
I did Megan Good.
Yeah,
I did Biker Boys with her. Biker Boys. Yeah, I did Biker Boys, but I was Lisa Bonet's boyfriend in that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would roll
different world
from
Cosby.
So I was affiliated with a real bike gang in that movie. In that one, Chosen Few.
Yo, man.
Wait, you were affiliated with a real biker gang?
So I wore their actual colors.
I'm starting to think you affiliate automatic. Just to adapt to what's going on in whatever you're doing.
Yo, we had gang members he's more connected to gang members on this show.
No, I know a lot of gangs. I know a lot of gangs. I mean, people come up and talk to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
tell us the biker gang thing.
Okay, so Chosen Few is a real not a gang, but a chapter in LA.
Right.
So they adorned me with their original vest. They patched me over for the movie, but a lot of people don't do that.
Right.
So
that's a big deal when they patch you.
I gave the jacket back. It was for the scene, but they allowed me to wear.
They sanctioned it.
They sanctioned it. Wow. So it went through their whole chapter and.
So let me slow you down for a second.
Yeah.
So is that equivalent to like a Crip putting like a whole Crip outfit on somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's an honor. Yeah.
These guys are blood guys, though. So,
okay. Oh, these. Okay. All right. So it's equivalent to like a blood.
The bikers are blood.
My bad.
The bikers are blood.
They have affiliation.
Okay.
So it's
the West Coast is
they're really nice guys.
Right.
They're really nice guys.
Right.
Yeah. So it was cool. And if they was going to do another one, I think that movie you should do another one for that.
Biker Boys.
Yeah, Biker Boys. Yeah, and then this time get into the grittiness of it.
Right.
Because it's evolved. You know, that whole bike scene has evolved. I mean,
That world is wild, man.
Yeah, it is. I know.
They always show bikers as like Neanderthal.
Riding bikes.
Yeah.
You get to meet different real bike gangs.
Right.
And these motherfuckers are serious.
Right.
But there's a storyline in all of that, though. You know what I mean? Because we look at Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
Which is huge.
Right.
Hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Biker world.
Who else can from our community can do that?
Right.
Rough Riders.
Wow. They did that.
Yeah.
That would be a movie that I'd love to see.
Right.
That would be a movie that I'd love to play in it.
Rough
Maybe
Riders.
that's a movie that we might need to
Wow,
ask
I didn't
N.O.R.E.
think
them
of
if
that.
they want to, write that. That's us.
Right.
But in the history, there are different black gangs that are out there that have been around for a long time.
A lot of minority biker gangs, Native Americans,
Latino
Latinos,
gangs
like the spin-off to Sons of Anarchy is the Latino one.
Yeah, Mayans.
Yeah.
And that was man, I love that one just as much as I love Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a whole community out there. So me starting to go to these bike shows, I used to meet all these different people.
So you didn't.
And I used to just do like character studies of them. Like
I was about to ask you that. Was you doing that for the roles of a movie?
No,
or you was already in love with bike
I'm
culture?
just already in love with bike culture. Hashtag bike life. You always gonna be, once a biker, you always a biker. Even if you don't ride anymore, you still got the love for the two wheels.
Right.
But for me, it was just like, I was just hanging out with these people. But my writing side of me started saying, okay, you could write something like this.
Right.
Yeah. But I never take real stories and go do that. No, you can't. Yeah.
Like at one point,
But I can take from my own real life stories.
Right.
But yeah, I've been some places.
Okay.
I'm in some places I shouldn't have been.
Yeah, we know.
Not in no sexual way though.
Right,
but
right,
I'm saying in some bad neighborhoods.
He's like, disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Yeah, with some bad hombres.
But it's been said, like even I'll use an example that I know. I remember seeing Nas after he did Sincere, the Roll in Belly. And maybe it's something that I wanted to see. Maybe it's something that I thought I saw. But I remember him almost becoming that character.
You get consumed.
I want to ask you that. Has it ever been like a term you played a character and you couldn't like kind of knock it off?
They said that about Pac after Juice.
That's what I mean.
Some people refute that, but some people say that.
Pac and Nas. Nas I saw, Pac I heard about.
Old boy who played the Joker the first time.
Yeah, I heard he couldn't. I heard he couldn't knock out.
Shake it out of it. Yeah, you get caught up.
What's that called? Method acting?
That's method. Yeah.
Hey man, the method actors.
You gotta respect. That's a level there.
Right.
Yeah, it's a level there, man.
Because I did a movie. I don't want to name it, but
the horror movie.
Yeah.
You guys, I love that movie.
It's a horrible movie. It's a horrible movie.
No, I remember it.
I played the black. I played the black guy that fucked and then got killed.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
But it was a person that was in the movie and his name was Matt. And I remember all of the cast were like mad at him, right?
Yeah.
Because he kept playing the guy that he played in the movie. Like he was the bad guy
He
in the
didn't
movie.
come out of his.
No, he didn't until like we had the rap party. And we had the rap party and he was coming around like, hey!
Yeah, it was.
And everybody's like, you fucking dick.
Yeah.
Like nobody wanted to talk to him. And then
but that's what he was doing to get in character for his role. Yeah, you got a lot of actors who do that.
I didn't understand.
Some of them have to do that to stay to really play the
But you got to
character.
realize, I'm coming from hip hop, and the only reason why I did it is because the director directed LALA, directed TONY. He directed my.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, that was
No, but see, all these things are good because you opened yourself up to an audience that you probably never would have.
I would have never.
And an experience for you, bro. I think that was.
That's what hip hop has done to this world.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
man.
opening an audience of people to you guys' music, to now look into it and then see all the other things that you can do, You know, as you accelerate as a artist now. So you already vocally got it. Now you just got to show your acting skills, and then you open yourself to a wider audience. Hip hop has been doing that forever. Look at Busta and all these other people and yourself. You know what I mean? So you should continue to do that.
I am.
I need you though for Pretty Boy.
I got you. You done. It's a done deal. I already got my trailer.
I need the contract, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, I need that contract.
He said,
I want you to perform in it.
I'm in.
I need you. Yeah.
So
because Cause you was in the car. Every car I ever had, you was in the. You was baby. Was in there. You know what I mean?
So, let me ask you, right? We've all experienced the Hollywood thing, right? And everyone says, you know, Hollywood is this and Hollywood is that.
Yeah.
What was your first experience being at that level in Hollywood, where everywhere you go, people know you?
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Everywhere you go, people know you.
It was surreal because you know I'm coming from New York City like yourself, and I never seen that side of town before. You know what I mean? First time I went to LA was because I was in a Ford car commercial.
Ford,
yeah, for Ford. There used to be a black division that used to just do commercials for like African Americans.
Oh wow!
So they had casted me for Ford car commercial.
Wow!
And it was me in the desert in a yellow Mustang, and Mustang had just got ready to drop the new car.
Right.
And that was my first time in LA.
Wow!
And I was like, yo, it looked a lot like everything you see on TV.
Right.
But it had a little wild side to it. Right. You know what I mean?
Even in Beverly Hills?
Yeah. Right. I mean, like, the partying, the drinking, the drugs, and all of that shit.
Right.
Like, you saw all that. It was open. They just kept it. They kept it real because back then you had nothing to record and people wasn't doing that. If you went to somebody's house party, it was just a chill ass party.
Right.
I mean, then after the party, whatever went on, you wasn't there for that. So you didn't get caught up in none of that shit.
Right.
So that shit was there for you to play with it. But some of us knew better.
Right.
I'm not going in there to do that.
I mean, that was the difference between for me coming on to New York and then me going, spending my very, very few time in LA was they close at 2.
2, yeah.
Where
but
New
you
York
know why
and Miami.
that came
No, I don't know that.
Because of like they was wild.
Didn't somebody
drinking and somebody got killed.
Yeah, there's a lot of
mayors.
They were trying to curb violence. They were trying to curb a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they used to go all hours like us in New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
then they just said we got to bring this shit back. Because 105, you good.
Right.
You want to buy another bottle?
Right.
110, you want to buy another bottle?
Right.
When you get to 115,
lights on.
Lights on. They coming for that bottle, so you better do whatever. So
probably saved a lot of lives.
Probably, yeah. It probably
because like my first couple years,
because they didn't believe in taking cabs. Everyone in LA wanted to drive. Us being New Yorkers, I was like, no, I want to drink.
I mean, it's kind of like Miami too. We wasn't taking many.
Yeah.
No, y'all was drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Relax.
I've never been a fan about that.
I don't want anybody to do that.
This motherfucker, will get drunk and be like, I'm better as a drinker.
Yeah, as a driver. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that one many times.
Hashtag thank you Uber.
Word.
Yeah.
Because that was a crazy shit for me. Was I remember when I my third year or second year going to LA, I believe it was Dublin's.
Yeah.
I believe Jay-Z.
Yeah. Remember we used to go to Dublin's.
And I didn't know that Dublin's was a fucking pool hall. Like it was like.
All right, so Dublin's is a pool hall. Was a pool hall on Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And it was across from what's that spot on Tuesdays? A taco joint.
Pink Tacos.
Pink
Yes.
Tacos.
Yes. That was another scene.
Remember they murked the homie not too long after we was eating there.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember we was out there for.
And that's why it shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that used to be the spot.
Recently when we went.
Well, I mean, we haven't been there in a while, but the last time we was there, not long after,
You talking about drink champs?
Yeah, we went after a revolt meeting. We went and ate there, drunk. We got fucked up. We left, and maybe a couple weeks later, that happened.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
They don't play that. They don't play that up on Sunset because that's the Bears, the Sheriffs.
Yeah. So what?
They don't like that shit up
LA
there.
Immediately was. There was this whole after party, now the whole afterlife. Now, I'm not only talking about the industry, I'm talking about because of the clubs closing at 2 o'clock at the time.
Jerry's Deli.
Yeah, Jerry's Deli.
Yeah,
Jerry's Deli was a club.
Yeah.
That's right. Jerry's Deli was a club.
And then Mel's on Sunset.
Mel's Diner.
That was one too.
Mel's Diner.
All the eat spots.
Yeah, but a lot of people will go to their clubs and have these private parties. And that's where it was different for me for New York.
Yeah.
Because one, New York, we partied till 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
We partied till 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I would go to these places and it would be like I would see Tom, what's this guy name? Tom Green, what's his name?
Yeah. Tom Green. Tom used to be out all the time.
Sitting out, I'm looking like, but it's every star, and I'm just like,
and they're just chilling.
Yeah,
they're just chilling.
Did you ever like indulge in that type of?
Oh yeah, I hung out and drank with all kind of different people, man. I mean, I used to hang out with Wesley Snipes all the time.
Me too. I hung out with
and
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley's cool people.
Well, Wesley.
So it was just like we'd be everywhere, chilling, having a good time. You know, so it wasn't like, oh, I'm this person. It was just how me and you be chilling. You know, so I think a lot of times when I came out in LA, everyone saw my face somewhere, and they just assumed, oh, he's a nice guy. Oh, let's start talking. Okay. So then once they got to know me, they're like, okay, this guy's cool.
Because as a rapper, right? Regardless if they love us or not, they still test us. As a model,
of course.
As a model, do you get tested? Like,
I mean, I was street.
Right.
I was always street, so they always knew. Okay, this is.
And you had street people around you.
Yeah, I had street people around me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wasn't always like, like, oh, I got to be street. I just was cool. I was just myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? But of course, you do get tried once in a while, for sure.
Right.
But
and especially you, everybody girl want to fuck you.
And I had nothing to do with it. My favorite thing to do is mind my business.
Hey, man.
Mind my business. I mean, I know what it is. I know what it is. But I be minding my business. I'll be looking at your girl.
Yeah, cool.
Your girl looking at me.
You want to explain him the name of the game? You're doing quick time or slime.
All right, let's go.
You need to
No.
You need to pick a designated drinker for yourself.
Yeah, pick a designated
for shots.
For shots.
Sonny D, the Zoe right here.
All right, I'll take the Zoe.
Listen, bro, we're not catering to you, buddy.
Oh yeah,
you just gotta drink whatever we got.
I didn't bring a Douce. I was rushing out.
That's right. They is asking for Douce.
Yeah, damn, I forgot. That's my fault.
You want to drink something? What you want? The Tito's?
Mama Juana? Let's go.
Okay.
All right, come on.
Ooh, what is that?
Shot to Ace.
Mama Juana, Dominican Mama Juana. Yeah, okay. Homemade.
I know what that is. Okay.
Thank you.
No, I don't want none of that.
It fixes health issues too.
Yeah, no. I just need one sniff of it.
So we're gonna play the quick time slime, right?
Yeah. Come on, Sonny, step up to the plate.
Look. Nah, it's a Christian Dior, bro.
All right, we're gonna give you two choices.
Okay.
If you pick one, nobody drinks. Right? Out of the two choices.
Okay.
If you say both or neither, which would be the PC answer, then we're all drinking.
Okay.
Meaning your designated drinker and these two guys right here.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and if you have any stories or anybody, really this is about just bringing up any story with the people. It's not, dissing anybody.
Okay.
All right, first one is Biggie or Jay-Z?
Well, it's tough because...
And it's whatever criteria in your mind.
In your mind. Biggie? You
got history? You got history?
Yeah.
One more chance, right?
Yeah, one more chance. And crazy...
I heard you call him Christopher one time.
Yeah, call him
call him
Christopher.
Christopher?
Yeah, Christopher. I mean, we both have Jamaican parents, so for
That
us,
don't
it
mean
was
Jamaicans called each other by their first name.
yeah, but if you know the person before that, and the street name and all that. But
I like when your Jamaican accent come out.
Yeah, he sliding into it. Let him
Yo, I'm a Breccian that.
Seafood,
Yeah, so I'm a Breccian. But yeah, when it's just so many nights in the tunnel. I remember when we both got the same Rolex.
That's right.
And it was
Bam.
it was a Submariner at the time. I might even have
See the jeans. Yeah,
I might even have that picture of us in my phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean
That was a CB belt.
that was just a real guy, man.
CD.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tough love.
He was a real guy. Yeah, he had to go to LA. He could have stayed. He could have stayed home. Because the way that album was taken off, he didn't have to go out to LA. He could have stayed right here in New York.
Wait, hold on. Because I know we bouncing around a little bit. Because I know you had a lawsuit with Puff about Sean John.
Yeah.
So if you had anything to say to Puff back then, would you have told that? Would you have said, yo, keep Biggie out of LA?
Oh, if they would have called me, I would have been like,
suppose they called you and
because we were going out. I was going out there. You was going out there.
Right.
We didn't have no problems like that because we wasn't. You know what I mean? We wasn't in the mix like that.
Yeah, but this was the problem. This was the problem when Big
he
and
should have
Pop.
went out there.
So if you had a chance to rewind time,
I would have told him no.
we won time.
What a boy.
Rewind time. Why Why fight the time when you can rewind the time?
But if you really had a chance to rewind time, right?
Yeah.
Let's just keep it real. Your relationship wasn't with Puff. Your relationship was with Big.
Yeah.
And Big
And
said
if
to
D.
you,
Rockefeller or anyone, or
D-
C's or
and
any one of them
said,
would have
yo.
said, "Yo, what you think?" I would have been like, "Nah, ain't the time."
And we've heard that a couple of times on Drink
Yeah.
Champs from people that said they
Yeah.
actually did give a warning. Don't go to.
Yeah, you don't need to go. You didn't need
Right.
to. The album was going to take off no matter
Right.
what.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
And he didn't even have to leave. He didn't have to leave Brooklyn at all. That shit was going to take off. You know. And I just felt like they didn't need to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't need to go. They could have just stayed in New York.
All right. DMX or Tupac?
Man, I got stories of both.
Please give us both.
Yeah, we need both.
All right, so Pac. I used to run into Pac.
Wait, are you saying both or
Tupac.
Are you saying no? But
Okay, both.
the answer is
both.
both. So we got to
Both.
drink.
Drink.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right.
Chanchi. Cheers. Ay, Dios mío.
So I start with X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and X.
Rest in peace to both.
December 18th is X's birthday. My birthday is December 19th. If I look at my phone, I still got X's phone number right now.
Wow.
And it was just like being two Sagittariuses, you understand each other, especially when you a day apart. You understand each other. And X was complex, but he was no dummy though. He was
Not at all.
very, very smart.
Right.
Almost, I want to say genius. A little bit
I
too
wanna say
smart for
genius.
his time. But yeah, X was a real one. And I used to run into him all the time, and he'd just sit there and he'd talk and just down to earth dude.
Right.
You know? And that was a guy that, we could have saved him too.
Right.
You know?
Right.
We gotta start checking our blood pressure.
Right.
We gotta start going to the doctor, doing all the things we need to do.
Yep.
We just think, that's not something that we talk about in the black community, health. And I try to stress that to a lot of brothers. My whole career was always about health, stay in shape, work out, get to the gym, because you feel good about yourself.
Yes.
And when you set like goals and checklists and things of that nature, you move better, you move more positive. So that's what a lot of the other things that we need to start doing for each other, checking on our health and whether it's your blood pressure or your mental. That's very needed. That's very needed nowadays, especially with how the world is going on. Yeah, mental is something that a lot of us we too cool to say, "Oh, my nigga, I love you." You know what I'm saying?
Because your mental
How
can
you doing?
dictate your heart, your blood, your blood
Yeah,
pressure.
or yo, what's wrong with you? What's going? You ain't been yourself lately.
Right.
You depressed about what? What's going on? You know what I mean? And then, we have a lot of our young vets that come home from war, and they got
PTSD, right?
Yeah.
So I have a lot of vet friends. They'll call me and be like, "Yo, what's up?" Every 3 o'clock in the morning, they just want to shoot the shit, and I'm always like, "Yo, let's do it. Let's talk." And I think that's what we don't do enough. We don't talk.
I got a lot of project friends like that.
Because they still in that
Same
Dramatic stress
PTSD.
stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because it's almost it's the projects they look very. If you put the projects in a prison up to each other, the interiors is pretty much the same.
And the school.
The lights.
And
the
the schools are built like prisons.
And a
They're
school.
pretty much. There's nothing. Yeah, school. If you look down the hallway of any school where we grew up,
all public schools
fucking
they
look
look
the same.
the same way they build the jails.
Yeah. So subliminally, you're being like, you're seeing this daily when you're walking through the hallways of your school, your home, whatever, and it can be trying on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why we need to get out, get passports, travel, go see.
Travel is, I think, one of the most important things, man.
Come to Miami, finger pop some.
Yeah.
No, just travel. Don't think about it. But wait, you said you had a story with Pac as well.
Okay, so I used to run into. One time I ran into Pac in the lobby of a movie premiere. We both came in late,
And it's just y'all two. I heard.
Yeah, it was just us two.
Okay.
And then Ronnie, the photographer, Ron.
Okay.
He took a picture of us.
Right.
And I was like, "Yo, make sure you get me that picture."
You still ain't got this picture.
He don't know where it is. He's like, "Look, I got catalogs." Like, if you think about it, he's been filming and taking pictures of us for more than 30 years.
But
So you imagine how many rolls of film,
right.
you know?
But the Tupac you describing, is that the New York Tupac? That is.
Well, I think he was filming Above the Rim at that time.
Okay.
So
he was on the West Coast because Above the Rim, that was a Death Row soundtrack. So he wasn't on Death Row at that time.
No, he wasn't. He was.
But he's still West Coast. He's from Oakland at the time.
No. He was signed to Interscope. That's the reason why.
Yeah, he was signed to Interscope.
The reason why Death Row got that soundtrack was because he was signed to Interscope.
Right.
Interscope got it and gave it to Death Row to help them out. Death Row wasn't ill at the time.
What do you mean by East Coast or West Coast Tupac?
Like what I mean by he was transitioning to the West Coast, but
he was raised in Oakland.
Yeah, but he didn't.
He's from New York,
over there
went to Baltimore, and then but he became a man in Oakland.
Yeah, he went to jail.
I said he became a man
and then he went
in jail. His formative. I'm talking about his teenage formative years were in Oakland, man.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like that's two separate parts, right? I feel like that's one New York, then it's Baltimore, then it's West Coast, and then it's Death Row Tupac. Yeah, that's to me.
I believe that there is a Death Row Tupac and the other Tupac.
Yeah, the Death Row Tupac came in after he went to
obviously he went to Death Row.
No. Big Man got him out. Bailed him out.
You fucked with Suge before?
I used to run in Suge in L.A.
Oh yeah,
people. Never had a problem with it.
I've never had a problem with Suge either. I don't know if I'm a naive motherfucker. I have nothing bad. Listen to me.
He got the girls.
I never have nothing bad to say about Suge. I mean, look, didn't I say that off camera? Saturday. Off camera, like it's crazy because I don't know if I was naive or maybe I just saw the real version of him.
But he never showed me that side.
He never showed me that side. I never was around it. Yeah. So he could have definitely got me if he was really that good. Because like
out and about.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool.
And think about what Death Row's trying to do. Trying to really do a lot of things for hip hop. They were trying to, give credit.
It's crazy, and it's crazy for me because I was a part of, quote unquote, the East Coast West Coast beef with being part of LA. But every single time I met him, every single time anything opportunity or anything,
and he probably respected it too.
Was presented to me through him. It always was positive.
Yeah,
that's what's crazy to me. Like sometimes when I hear people talk about Suge and I hear people say it in a negative way, and I'm not there. I look at the internet. I just be like, wow, because I just don't know that guy.
Right.
Like, I don't want to say it doesn't exist because I ain't see it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't know it. But okay, moving on. What's the next one?
Chanchi con Chanchi.
Tommy
Hilfiger or Nautica?
Nautica.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
I had a Nautica jacket back then when it was hot.
Nautica was out, bro.
I just felt like they knocked off. Tommy Hilfiger copied the Nautica jacket. It's very similar.
Well, I didn't look at it.
Nautica was dope.
They're very similar, right? If you remember the Nautica jackets, they're very similar. Because I know a lot of designers sometimes they say, "Go buy that jacket," and they go buy it and then break it down to figure out,
Did the designers ever come to you and ask you for input on designing anything? Once you were established with in the circuit.
No, not really. But some of them, like Fubu, Damon John, let me gave him some criticism, and it worked. I told him, I said, look, your audience is getting older, so you got to start making it less.
The logos smaller.
Bring the logos down.
Right, because it's too much.
And then he brought it down to something nice and small at one point, if you remember.
Yeah.
The elongated FUBU. Yep. That was good. I mean, but for a guy who started with, 05 shirts.
Right.
He definitely did a lot.
He's done well for himself.
Yeah, he's done well. Super nice guy, too.
Yeah, great.
Love Damon John.
Cam or Mace?
Shit. I'd have to say both.
All right, take a shot. Okay. Salud.
Chanchi.
My story for Mace is he was just a nice guy. He was just a.
What version of Mace did you meet?
You look like you and Mace fucked each other's girls.
Whoa.
Whoa, hey,
I mean, like y'all ran into each other's girls. Just saying, like.
Ran into each other?
No. There's two different heard Mace skit. Yo, you look like you wild, easy to get. I felt like somebody said that same shit to you.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Big up to them guys, man. But you ain't never bump heads with mates like that?
No, never.
Okay.
Bump heads? It's wild. That's wild.
Wrong choice of words. Pause myself. Wrong choice of words. I mean, you know,
Hey, you gotta
a
be
lot of us
careful
been
what
out
we
there.
say.
A lot of us been out there. You know?
I never thought of that, but now I'm like, we can't say that.
a lot of things,
We can't say that no more. Yeah, we probably can't say that one no more.
Listen,
Bump heads is
a
wild.
lot of us, listen, in the industry, at least back then, that's how a lot of us knew each other.
This is how, yo, what's up, man?
Oh, okay, you over here, you leaving, I'm coming in. Like, all right, okay, all right. It was like that, pause. Like, I'm being out in the 90s, man. Maybe y'all too young. You whippersnapper, you little whippersnapper. You know what I mean?
I mean, look at his chest hair, bro.
Yeah. We gonna rewind. We don't know if we got enough rewind time for you, baby. We gonna give you all 5 boxes. Gonna give you all 5 boxes of rewind time. Just for your chest here.
You know, look what he got back here. You know he got this back here.
I said it's
My
about
grandma got that in the car.
4 weeks in a box.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's how I know my friend is old, Tyson. He came on my crib, he ain't shaved one day, he had white ear hair.
Wow.
It was gray ear hair. Like, how you got gray hair in your ear? Like, how old you gotta be to have gray hair popping out your ear? He gotta rewind his ear.
I'm lucky. I don't got hairy ears.
Do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I make sure my barber cut my ear hair and my nose hairs. Like, get up out of that. I don't need to be looking.
They got the things.
Y'all don't need to look like Sonny
It's different
DBT.
Carolina to get you right.
It's different.
That's
You
right.
gotta rewind your ear hair.
She's a 10, goddammit.
You gotta rewind your hearing,
Okay.
bro.
Rewind that shit.
I like this question. 90s Miami or 2000s Miami?
Jeez.
You and Mr. Lee was together at
What, Mr. Lewis?
both.
He said both because Mr. Lee's been there all the whole time.
You got me straight.
Okay.
I say 90s Miami.
90s Miami.
Yeah,
I
90s
say
Miami was
90s,
real.
right? 90s, yeah.
I want to drink the 90s Miami.
90s Miami.
We met in 90s Miami. 90s Miami. There wouldn't be a drink
girls are
champ
built
without
different.
90s Miami.
It wouldn't be a drink chance without
Without 90s Miami,
The
yeah.
girls are built different in 90s.
Oh, man. 90s Miami was amazing.
Because we didn't have too many breast implants, lips, fillers,
No,
none of that.
beautiful.
If you saw
Natural women, bro.
The ecstasy didn't
if
have
you saw a
fentanyl.
beautiful girl from
None of that.
Kendall,
None of that.
Yo, I'm starting to worry, man. I'm getting worried, bro. He's a Kendall.
Hialeah,
And then he went to Hialeah.
Coral Gables,
Doral. Go back, because it's West Kendall, there's East Kendall.
You went to Homestead?
Then
Homestead.
there's
Oh, he went to Homestead. He said Homestead Home.
They used to call it Homestead.
Homestead. Hey,
Yes.
there was some pretty mommies out in that area.
Kendall's the truth, man.
What? Stop it. Kendall is
In
the
your
truth.
heyday, they call rappers snipers.
Yeah.
They're like, this is famous. I'm not blowing this up. Mm-hmm. Like this famously, French Montana's a sniper.
Right.
I love him.
Sniper Lee, you said?
Because I'm a married man. Okay. But then there's people like Chris Brown. We heard he's out here.
Sniper game.
We heard he got a silencer too. Like he's not just sniping. It's with a
6 shots.
That's
hey
it.
man, I don't know what kind of shot, but I just know it's a shot that's a killer. We heard
One kill.
before Usher got his girl. Usher was not only a sniper, but he was marinating.
Whoa.
Marinating gets bitches. You ain't see him? He go in the crowd. You ain't see what Usher be doing?
Marinating?
Marinating.
Marinating. I never heard that.
Marinating. My bad.
Yo!
I was looking at you like I was dead right. I was like, yeah, but
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Like marinating.
yeah, my bad. Serenade.
No, but now he's gonna start
Okay, I
marinating.
thought that
them
was
too.
a new.
Now we gonna start.
I thought that was some new.
He gonna come out herbs and peppers.
Serenade
Come
and
here,
then
my
marinade. Spice King. Give it to the Spice King.
Spice King.
So in your heyday,
Yeah.
Did you marinate? And saute.
in your heyday, what do you think you could have been a Navy SEAL with your sniping?
Fuck yeah.
Navy SEAL?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Who do you think you was top of the list?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Would have been there. Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me add to that question. Were you nervous about
Sniper gang.
engaging because you knew that chicks was into you, so it's too much? It could be a little bit crazy, and somebody might say something crazy.
Well, I mean, what do you mean as far as a conversation with girls?
Nah, messing with women.
No,
like,
taking them down.
I'll let him say it. I'll let him. Great chess gang say it.
Wait. Explain taking them down.
Gang.
Sniper gang.
Yeah, when you snipe,
Yeah.
So you're saying a lot of
Girls.
basically like hit and runs?
Yeah.
Or one night
For lack of a better
stands?
term.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have a lot of them.
Okay.
Didn't have
Oh,
a
you
lot
have
of them.
relationships.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, so you was like 6 months.
No,
year.
not necessarily. Not necessarily that. Like if I was talking to a girl, it wouldn't be over one night. It would be,
Right.
you know, if I'm in LA 2 weeks.
So you didn't engage in that. 'Cause that would be dangerous. Like,
No, it
boom,
wouldn't
boom,
be.
boom.
Yeah, no, it wasn't one.
Like Lock and Load
wasn't
shoot.
my-
Lock and
yeah,
Load
it
You
shoot.
was
wasn't
a
my
sniper
thing.
with feelings. I respect
Well, not like feelings like that. I wanted to
He
get
was
to
careful
know.
with his shot. He was careful with his shot. He's like, no, I'm
Right, I wanted to get to know them, and I
okay,
didn't just pick like anybody. You know what I mean? So I was kind of like,
Yeah, Sonny's just
Smart with
he got
mine.
a Uzi.
yeah, no.
But let me ask you something.
No.
Let me ask, if we still on quick time Islam, I'll go back
Yeah,
to
this is definitely not
because
I mean, I had them coming at me, but I just had.
I'm just saying,
I
it
had-
wasn't. You didn't
I
feel like
had
it was
a-
dangerous.
I had
Everybody. And then
I had what I was into, what I liked.
But how did you
know?
slide from them coming at you? Like I would
Just
imagine.
be a gentleman.
Man, come
Always.
on, man. You know they was probably
Always
going.
be a
They was
gentleman.
wilding out.
Sometimes we be at the beach. They got a little rude. Yeah. But I would check them. But you know, you was there.
That's what you call it,
Check
rude?
'em. Yeah, no, they would say some disrespect.
Oh, I thought it was.
You know,
What is the chick is saying disrespectful?
girls? Yo, when we be on the beach, girls used to grab my dick, grab my ass.
And you
go
say
in the
that's
nightclub and
disrespectful
do
to
this.
you?
Yeah, don't be.
Hey,
That is not disrespectful.
But back then, if we did that to them, we're in trouble.
So, all right, you ever had like, because you know everyone had one night stand, right? And then the guys,
Yeah, I mean,
they,
yeah, I
they say
think-
that we're not emotionally attached.
Yeah.
Was it ever a time that you like did have a one night stand and you got emotionally attached and the girl was like, this was it, like you stay away,
No, I can't remember any of those. I don't think I ever had any of that.
Okay,
but
okay.
yeah, that could happen.
Right.
That could happen.
Right.
Yeah, that could happen. I know some girls who would do that.
Right.
I've never messed with them, but I thought, yeah, you definitely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
give it to them good and cut a cat off. Yeah. Yeah.
When you
I've heard about these things.
Yeah, these things
cut a
happen.
cat off.
These things happen.
I've heard about these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we on background quick time?
Wu-Tang Clan or NWA?
Shit.
That's a good one.
You saying
Whichever criteria you want.
Yeah, it's whatever you think.
let me see. I say both.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I like the answer to both.
Yeah.
I think it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I hung out with different members of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Right.
You know,
There
Old
you go,
Dirty
buddy.
before.
Raekwon.
Raekwon.
Rest in peace, ODB.
Method Man. Because you know Method Man makes the workout gear now.
Yeah.
And he
Takao, yeah.
Takao.
Yes, he sent me some boxes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean.
Boxes, not boxers, because you know the internet
Box.
is. Yeah, boxes.
Boxes of clothes.
Because somebody gonna say, this nigga Method Man sent his boxes?
No.
Like you got,
You know what?
I helped you out right there. Help you out.
Yeah.
I know
You really need to watch what we say now. Yeah.
We saw each other head to head.
Yeah, watch what the fuck we say now. It might be misconstrued.
Yes. And big up to Meth. We just
Okay, big up to Meth.
our last live was with Meth.
Meth,
Our
okay.
next live after Meth is
Dre
Dre
and
and Snoop.
Snoop. Yeah.
Which
Okay.
means
Yeah.
we are
That's
doing
gonna be a
okay
good
with
show.
the live. Yes.
That's going to be a good show.
So
So
You hang out with NWA as
NWA, Dre and Ice Cube.
right.
I went to see not this past summer, but the summer before. I was in Detroit, and I saw Ice Cube perform.
Wow.
Hung out with him in the trail and just talk some business because
Right.
you know I'm trying to get him and Pretty Boy too.
That's right.
You know what I
He
mean?
can
So
produce it.
I'm politicking.
Right.
Nah, Cube would be ill with
Cube
that.
is good people. Yeah, so I always like to talk to him. And Cube looks exactly the same like
Yes,
you.
yes,
does,
yes,
man.
yes,
So
yes. And he
it
talked
works.
exactly the same.
Yeah,
too. He was
Fat
like,
Joe looks
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Cube did his
I gotta-
thing at the Dodgers game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time,
even though he took a shot at New York, he
I'm
could
hanging out with these
Yo, he
people.
was banging on it.
you started banging on the Yankees? Who doing that? Q?
Don't even get me started on that. I'm a diehard Yankees fan. I turned the TV off, bro.
Jersey today.
I stayed off Instagram.
And you know what's crazy though?
Because I just didn't want to see it.
With all realness, had I had the chance to do that, I probably would have did that too. Because you know,
as an artist, that's ill, man.
But it hurt. It just hurt me watching that. And I'm like, damn, Cube, like you went at the Yankees. Nobody goes at the Yankees. But
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
he was banging on the Yankees.
I didn't see it.
It was pretty ill. I was watching like, oh shit.
Yes. Okay, yes, let's go.
Thank you.
Next one.
Mr. Lee, you're helping us, bro.
Ooh, I'll take this. Acting or modeling?
Acting all day.
Acting over modeling?
Yeah, see, a lot of people don't know, I started off as an actor. Before I started doing the modeling stuff. The source stuff came on the side when I was trying to get my acting on. I was going to acting school in New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the source was really your first modeling gig?
Yeah. Source was my first.
So hip hop literally launched your modeling career. Wow,
100%.
that's dope.
Wow. I started with
Big
the source.
Big Benzino and Dave Mays.
Yeah. Well, this was way before Benzino.
Okay, wow.
Way before Dave Mays.
Wow.
Yeah, this was Eric Lauren Council. This was a whole different.
Before Source.
Yeah, Source. Remember them guys? Source got sold and bought how many times?
No,
over?
but the source started with Dave Mays and
and Zeno. Yeah, it started with them. Yeah.
Well, Zeno wasn't on.
Zeno was a silent partner.
Yeah, he was
Dave
the
Mays
silent-
started in his dorm room.
So it might have been Dave. Yeah.
It was. I never met any of them.
Yeah. Dave was
Until like later.
But it was probably the guys that signed your check and co-signed. Yeah.
Well, we didn't get paid for it. So. You signed no check for me.
For sure.
I'll be the first to tell you, if you gave me a check, I'm going to talk about you. But if you didn't, I don't know yet.
But surely Dave Mays and Benzino, but
Probably
surely
before
Dave
my
Mays.
time.
Yeah. They
Probably
were the
before my
originators
time.
of the source.
So what we talking about, the source, right?
Yeah.
No, well, quick time.
Model of acting.
Oh, model.
No, we passed
because
that,
I
bro.
want to know what
And I
was the
said
first
acting.
gig the source gave you.
Yeah, the source gig was my very first gig.
But what were you modeling?
It was like
In my
an
mind, it's
editorial.
Nietzsche.
So they would give you different brands to put on. And
Okay.
Was it Nietzsche one of them?
I don't think so.
I don't know
maybe.
why in my mind Nietzsche is there.
No, not that I can remember.
Okay.
What year was it? Do you know?
Shit, I want to say it's 91.
Damn, that's a super early source.
Yeah. I think Ice Cube was on the cover. And he was holding a
He must have just
big
left
ass
the
gun.
WA.
It was, yeah. He was out of NWA by that time.
Wow.
No, that was Dre with the gun.
That was.
Yeah, Cube against Brick Wall, I think the cover was.
Okay.
All right, Juice or Boys in the Hood?
For me, I have to say both.
Okay, I'm taking
They were
that.
both like monumental, like for black films, like classics. Yeah, it told two different sides of the story of New York life.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Cali. Like a lot of times we didn't know they was living like that, and they probably didn't know we was living like how we living. So yeah.
Now this next one, I almost know, and I almost could give you the reason why.
All right.
Tony Braxton or Mariah Carey?
Damn, I don't work with both.
I know.
Jesus Christmas.
Damn.
I know.
Cheers to Near.
I gotta say both.
Okay, I knew that was my.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to say both.
Got to.
And the reason why.
Got to.
Because Mariah came to your show, Chippendales,
Yeah, she came to the show.
and then you went to her video the next
Then
day.
I went to her video.
And then you did a Tony Braxton.
Yeah, then I did Tony Braxton.
I'm on point, man. Come on, what you don't want me to do, man. You know what you want me to do, man. Come on.
When they work.
You drinking marijuana? You know where they make that? In a tub, in a tub and Kindle.
A tub and Kindle.
A tub and Kindle.
At least it's not a
And you know the homegirls you mess
toilet
with,
in
they
jail.
make it.
The whole girls they used to mess with.
At least it's not a toilet in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. At least it's not that. That should be the tagline. At least
It's not a tub in jail.
Right.
There ain't no tubs in jail.
Right.
If you're in the tub in jail, I need to know where you at.
Why are you doing it?
Because that is different.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this one. No, I don't.
Nah. I think he should pass that.
Shower posse or sex, money, murder?
Oh shit. I know both, so yeah, I gotta go with both.
Let's go.
We like
Salute.
BT.
That's it.
Shotas or biker boys?
I'm gonna have to say, I do love them both, but I'm gonna have to go with Biker Boys because I was in it.
That's right.
And then we had Lawrence Fishburne. We had so many people in
Lawrence
it.
Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it?
Yeah.
He wore a mean leather jacket. You ain't know?
He was in it.
Ah, that's dope.
You had Kadeem Hardison, Lisa Bonet. There were so many people in that one.
Nas or Jadakiss?
Oh, here you go. Here you go. I want to say Kiss, but I love Nas as well, man. And they both such gentlemen,
Yes, they
you
are.
know, and they represent us so well. I gotta say both.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm taking a shot.
They represent us so well. I gotta say both.
Take the baby.
Yeah, I gotta say both.
No, you're like
Say
the
the both.
baby and
Say
we
the
don't
both
like
for
you right
everything.
now.
Nah, I say both.
He didn't say the both for everything.
We're gonna hit you with something else.
Khaled or Drama?
What?
DJ Khaled or DJ Drama?
I don't know. I'm kind of like I know both, but
Think about
I love Drama though. Drama stay playing in my car. I stay playing. I don't know. I don't think they the same though because Drama is like street. Drama make you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Khaled is more party and having a good time. And,
you pick?
criteria.
yeah, huh?
You pick
And
Drama.
you pick?
Drama. Yeah, I'm
You know,
Drama.
him and
When
Drama
I'm in the
both
gym, I'm working out. I'm listening to Drama. No lie.
Him and Drama both got fat beef.
Yeah.
Well, how wouldn't you know that?
Yeah, shout out to Drama. We know.
Feds rated them both. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
He did.
All right. Harley or Ducati?
Shit. As a Harley rides by.
Wow.
I mean,
That was a Harley.
You couldn't even time that right.
100%.
Okay,
That's
crazy.
100%.
That's crazy right
At the
there.
time of the question,
You
no.
leading the
Yo,
let
that's-
me out there. You
yo,
leading the
that
way.
Yeah.
Yo, that's some God timing right there.
That's some God timing. I mean, I love both of them, but as I get older, I'm loving the Harleys more.
Why? 'Cause the Harleys-
Because the music.
Bike?
The Ducati's
Bike,
Yeah.
bike is like
Yeah, I just want to cruise.
okay, yeah.
speed Italian.
And Ducati is more like, let me get to this bitch crib now, right? That type of shit.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Harley is, I'm gonna
Let me
wait.
get this bitch
I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm just. It's how
No,
I
you've
figure
already
it.
picked her up. Now
Yeah,
you.
okay, Harley, you already picked up.
holding on.
Yeah, y'all going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be like Prince and take her to Lake Minnetonka and
With the purple water.
yeah, right.
Purple water. Okay.
You
I
gonna-
like purple water.
Yeah, there you go.
Raekwon or Ghostface?
Here you go. I'm going with both.
Okay, let's go.
Jesus Christmas.
Yeah. Sorry. I feel bad.
You getting us drunk,
These are
man.
little Cuban coffee cups.
Yeah, and then
But
get
you
you
coming
fucked
with the
up.
great questions.
Yes.
This is hard.
You got to ask this one.
Miami or LA?
Miami all day.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
305 to me, dog. 305, baby. 305.
Man, you see, I knew I liked you, man.
I can't. I tried to live out there.
Well, I can't. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, LA?
I said I
do
knew I
it.
like you, but then I'm also LA.
You know what's crazy? I don't know about you. Like, you could break it
can't do
down.
it.
I had, at one point in my life, I had business in LA. So I was renting an apartment for like 6 months at a time, 2 months at a time, 3 months at a time.
Yeah.
I never could actually fully take out a lease for a year.
No, me neither. 6 months.
yeah, 6 months,
is
yeah.
most I've ever done.
Oh, yeah?
To
Because there's a lot of
Drives me
politics that happens
yeah,
with
drives me
LA.
crazy. Drives me crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would think a person like you could navigate through that way easier than.
Yeah, I do, but I don't gotta be there.
Right.
I ain't gonna be there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, change the subject a little bit, but what made you leave New York and not go to LA and go to Miami instead?
I have family down here,
Oh, okay.
and this for me is
Your grandmother or something lived out
Yeah,
there,
my
right?
grandmother was.
I didn't imagine the
my
Caribbean
auntie.
connection.
Yeah,
To
and
here.
then you're only an hour and 13 minutes from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's easy. It's easy.
Bro, we're the
We're only
gateway.
an hour upon the yard. From the
You
yard.
know, some people go to like Vegas for the weekend. I go to Jamaica for the weekend.
And where do you hang out in Jamaica?
Kingston?
Okay.
Yeah, because I got a couple friends in Kingston.
Okay.
All right, so we're all gonna go together, bro.
Yeah,
I've been to Kingston.
I just tell my friend we coming.
I've been to Kingston.
Yeah, I've been to Kingston. I've been to Tivoli Gardens. It wasn't nice.
I don't know if I went there.
It wasn't.
I went to Kingston though.
Fall back from Timberland.
Yes,
I
I've
want to
been
go to
there.
Montego Bay. How about that?
Oh,
I went to Montego Bay.
Yeah.
I've been through all the hoods.
I went
in
Montego Bay,
America.
Ocho
I
Rios.
go to America.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave my hood to go to another hood.
I want to go to Montego. What's the other nice part? What's the other
The
nice
grill, Ocho Rios.
Ocho Rios.
Ocho Rios.
Like, why we gotta go to Kingston? Let's invite our Kingston friends to Ocho Rios.
No, we're gonna go to
Coast.
Kingston for Drink Champs, and we're gonna do Drink Champs
Yeah,
in
we're
Kingston.
gonna
North Coast.
do my man that
North
came
Coast.
home.
North Coast.
Vibes Cartel. We need to do Vibes
Yo,
Cartel
Vibes
in
Cartel,
Kingston.
we see you promoting the rum. Send the run upon Drink Champs. We see you drinking.
Send the rum.
You ready for this?
We saw you promote it. We see you take a shot at the Vibes Cartel.
Send the rum now.
Send that rum on the place. Okay, next one. Go ahead.
Blood of Chico.
All right, then I want to take a leak.
We take a leak. Onyx or Lost Boys?
Shit. I'm gonna say both.
Okay. I like
Because I'm still friends with Sticky Fingers.
Yeah?
Listen,
Love
bro,
Sticky.
you send a lot of both, man.
Yeah. And then, then remember, Cheeks used to always be down here.
That's right. I
used to
think he
hang out with
Kendall.
Cheeks. Yep.
And
Nah, he was on my way. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was
Why?
my
He
way.
was over there.
Yeah.
Had them girls. Hey, man, it's our girls.
Your cousins.
My cousins. Your cousins.
Come on. I know.
He's like,
He's like,
thought about it too. He's
you
like,
talking about cousin?
yo, he actually thought about it.
He didn't think about it. He's like,
Good thing my bloodline is in
that's
LA.
where she was.
He's
Like, that's who she was hanging with.
Nah, Cheeks, Guru, rest in
Yes.
peace, Guru was
Yes.
in Kendall a lot.
Yes.
Like, Kendall was the hub.
Yeah, no.
Yo, N.O.R.E lived in Kendall, he knows.
Hey, man, we all
All the Queens is coming to Kendall.
Yo,
Queens
Crazy
goes to Kendall.
welcomed everybody. We welcomed everybody.
Yeah, sports grill. I mean, OJ is sports grill.
Get out.
Yeah, take a picture. Yeah,
right, let me go.
Go take a picture of the pig.
I take my OJ story. Well, now, man, okay. 90s hip hop or 2000 hip hop?
Shit, 90s hip hop.
That was easy.
Yeah.
That was easy.
I mean, that's what we came up on.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think there was more hunger in the 90s hip hop.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Didn't seem like artists were hungrier,
Yep.
you know?
Yep. I mean, and that was like the analog days where everyone had to do music in the
Yeah, you had to
studio.
go, you had to go.
You couldn't send people a record.
Yeah, you couldn't send them back then.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So, Naughty by Nature or EPMD?
I gotta say both. Even though, like, you know.
EPMD owes a shot. And Sonny owes a
Yeah.
shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Eric is down here. He lives down here now.
Who, Eric B?
No, Eric. No, not Eric B. Sorry.
EPMD.
EPMD.
Oh, Eric Sherman.
Eric Sermon.
Yeah, Eric Sherman be clocking my outfits.
He's here. You got to get him on.
You know,
Oh,
I got him on.
Oh, did you?
Two
Yeah,
times
because
already.
he rides a
Eric
bike.
Sherman be like, yo, we
Yeah.
get that
Yeah, he's a
outfit
two-time.
Yeah.
And I'll be forgetting he live in Miami.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
he see
it's
you.
cold as shit
Nah,
out
he
there.
alumni.
Yeah.
He
He's
Like,
alumni.
nah.
Nah, he's here.
And he's funny as hell, Eric
Oh,
Sherman.
he's a trip.
Oh, he's hilarious.
And then Bernard as well.
Bernard Alexander.
Bernard,
God damn it.
Bernard Alexander.
Of course.
Love. Also,
Be on the
friends
boats
of-
with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Mobb Deep or MOP?
I say both. But I was friends with Mobb Deep, like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we taking a shot because you said both. Okay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace of Pride. It was
Rest in peace of
just his
Pride.
birthday.
Yeah,
It was-
just
It was
his
his birthday
yeah.
or the day he just
no, it's
passed
50th.
away?
No, 50th birthday.
It's
Wake up on his 50th, man.
God
Rest in
damn it.
peace, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
Prodigy, Pee Wee, Albert,
Yes.
P, Double P,
Twin.
you know, Bandana P.
Right.
You know, me and salute to you, man.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I heard you say Twin, Godfather,
Yes.
Todd Nitty, Havoc, Kai Capone, who was
Right.
you know my Capone was down with them for us. The whole crew, infamous Mobb Deep, Twins, Karate Joe, everybody. You know, rest in peace, Prodigy, man. Salute,
Yeah, man.
salute to all of y'all.
He's missed, bro.
Yeah, man.
Okay, what's the next one?
Where the fuck did you go?
Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube?
There you go.
You trying to break up friends?
Nah.
I say both.
All right, cool.
God damn you.
Sorry, man. Y'all not making it easy.
You not making any of us. You drank? You got? That's it.
I like this one.
Okay.
Naomi Campbell or Cindy Crawford?
Oh, I gotta say Naomi.
Yeah, he gonna say
Yeah,
that.
that's my sis. Yeah, that's my big sis.
What's the craziest thing you saw in that world, like between those models?
The amount of money that these girls hustles and got. They was, you know what I mean? They're the ones who make the most money in that industry. That's
Females.
like, yeah.
That's a female-dominated industry.
Yeah, so they getting guap here and there.
Did you see a beef between them though? Like beefs? The way that
There
we
was
know
a time
beefs?
that Naomi and Tyra didn't get along.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said Cindy Crawford. That's it's the Dominican and the Colombian over there.
Oh no,
the Dominican. Mr. Lee writes the question.
Yeah, I
and
met her a couple times, but I don't know.
But it was supposed to be Naomi against
Tyra.
Tyra Banks.
Oh, okay.
Not Cindy.
So you saw them have problems with each
Let's
other?
rewrite this question.
Okay.
Naomi Campbell or Tyra Banks?
I like them both.
Okay, we can retake the shots.
We gonna
Take them back.
Take the shots back.
Fuck you guys.
Take the shots back.
Chenana.
Was that the first? Because I just seen a Martha
women, you know.
I seen a Martha Stewart documentary recently on Netflix.
Yeah.
And they were saying how much of Martha was considered a bitch, a bitch, because of how much she and
Martha's cool people. I don't know if you hung out with her.
But listen,
she's
supposed to do drinks.
You gotta hang out with her.
Yeah, we almost had her on Drink Champ.
You gotta get her.
Yeah, she wanted us to go to her spot. We were like, nah, come over here.
But they were saying how much.
You gotta go. Just go.
Yeah, we gotta go now. We thought about. I seen the documentary, but they were saying that if Martha was a woman. If Martha was a man.
Well, I was like, God damn. We done fucked up now.
If Martha was a man, her attitude. I'm sorry, guys. If Martha was a man, her attitude, her antics wouldn't have been looked at as nothing.
It wouldn't have been controversial, right?
It wouldn't have been controversial, but they said the fact that she was a woman, and people didn't see that from a woman. So I'm asking you, from Tyra Banks, who has a very successful business. Naomi Campbell, who they both very successful. But do you think that they were ever labeled something and they were doing the same things that men were doing, but they were women?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. That's great.
100% getting labeled that. Yeah.
Getting labeled whatever.
Because they were women.
Right.
But it's, a woman's going to tell you what you want. You know what I mean? She going to tell you.
Right.
If you can hang, you can hang. If you can't, then you can't. A real woman's going to tell you the truth.
That's right.
So
eat that pussy.
For them, right.
I went too far.
No, but that's true. But that's 100% true. Real shit.
Sometimes you got to turn to her. You want some head? When we get home, we'll get some head.
Hey, make some noise again, man. Hey, let me clap. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Hey. But for sure, they definitely got labeled
just because they're women.
Right, yeah. And they were
really conducting the same business as a man would conduct.
Same. They were standing on business, as these young people say,
Yeah. Because I had a couple of people, I haven't been able to, contact with Nicki Minaj. That was a person that worked with Nicki Minaj that told me recently.
Yeah.
And I was sitting down and he was like, yo, Nicki Minaj was a person who knew what she wanted.
Yeah, she's a Sagittarius woman.
Yeah, she knew what she wanted, and she was like,
typical Sagittarius.
Yeah, and he doesn't work with her no more. And he's like, but had a man did that, no one would have even turned their face.
No one
so
questioned it.
I want to big up to the woman that go through that. The Nicki Minaj's, the Tyra Banks, the
Meg Thee Stallion,
Naomi Campbell, the Cardi B's,
Sexy Red,
the
Gorillas,
Glorilla,
Glorilla. I say Gorillas.
What's
Glorilla's killing it right now.
Bali right now. That she's in Bali. Big up Lotto as well. Ice Spice, of course.
Yeah, Ice Spice. Yeah, she's something.
The Bronx and New York.
Bro, who's the new chick?
Who's leaving hands on the mic?
The Doechii, right? She's off the chain,
Where's the one that's living in Bali right now?
And living in Bali.
What's her name?
I don't know.
The fuck?
No, she's from America. And she got blamed for being like mean to her staff.
Oh, Lizzo.
No, I ain't want to describe. Describe.
Yeah.
Lizzo's in Bali? Oh, the one that lost weight. Yeah.
You can say that. I can't say that.
Why I can say that?
I don't know. You got a different audience when you leave your house. I got a different audience.
She lost weight?
She gonna be in Publix waiting for me. Like, what you said?
What did you say?
What you say?
You ain't so brave now.
She's in Bali?
Yeah, she's in Bali.
Like Russell Simmons type of Bali shit?
There's only one Bali, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
she's in Bali.
out there
She out there
chilling.
jumping rope and shit like that.
Exactly. She's losing weight. That was the first question I asked.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Hold on real quick. While we're
Don't fuck this up right now. We got a good moment. We got a good moment. Don't you fuck this up right now.
He's a professional. Let him speak.
I just want TB this.
TB this. What the fuck?
Not cool with him like that.
TB. My initials.
No, it was weird to me the way he said it.
I don't want to
Okay, go ahead.
What's
He
the
trying to follow you in the bathroom. I don't know what
What
happened.
is the best advice Naomi Campbell ever gave you? Because when you talk about her, you
Get
talk
this
about her
money.
highly. So that's all.
Get this money. Yeah, she's got a very get this money attitude.
I respect.
So yeah, I think that's probably something that I learned from her.
That's
I wouldn't say it's advice. I'd say it's something I learned.
like she told you straight up. Get this money.
Get this money.
I like that.
Yeah.
Get this money.
Catch a case?
Now I think we're at a point where it's a legacy.
What?
I don't think it's so much the money now. It's the legacy. You want to
the
leave.
money is
Yeah, you want to leave something and say, okay, I did that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Pusha who's this? Who's
Pusha?
Mr. Lee?
Fabian?
Yeah, it's probably Mr. Lee.
Yeah, definitely Mr. Lee.
Why you guys put Fabian?
Fabulous, you mean?
No, but he put Fabian.
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. I haven't had the.
Answer the question. No, hold on. You
Okay.
have to answer it this way.
Okay.
Is it Pusha or is it Fabian? And you better answer.
I don't know if it's Fabian. I know if it's Fab.
Yo, Fabulous. Mr. Lee just named you Fabian. That should be your next album. And you fully embrace your Dominican side, Fab. Fabian. I didn't even know that.
Fabian.
How you make his street name
Wow,
Dominican? That takes a consecrated Dominican. Yeah, that takes a consecrated Dominican. Fabian.
Yeah, that was good.
So
I
who
feel
is
like
it?
Fabian got ass curls and everything.
Fabian's hair going like this.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
he
different.
wear moose. He wear moose.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, Fab
And Oakley
already wear
glasses.
ankle bracelets and shit, so he already like he different. He good. So Fabian or Jadion?
No, Pusha or Fabian?
Oh, it's Pusha.
Oh, Pusha, my bad.
Both Mr. Lee.
I haven't had the pleasure to meet Pusha. But Fab, I know, and Fab's a stand-up guy. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Let's make some noise for Fab. Last one.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
get back into the interview.
Go ahead.
Loyalty or respect?
Shit, that's a really good question. I say both.
That's the right answer to me and EFN.
I need another.
Yeah, come on. Why you telling us?
Yeah, bro.
I told him.
Handle your
Oh,
business.
he's your Jamie for this episode?
We gotta take a shot. We
I
gotta take a
respect
shot.
it.
Yeah,
Love the answer too.
that was a good one.
Remember, Mr. Lee used to be our
But
bottle
that's
boy.
it. Oh yeah.
And then Jack Thriller said, "Y'all got a bottle boy?" He was like, "Yo, Mr. Lee, you fired, man. You can't have nobody calling
we
you a
did
bottle
have a
boy.
bottle boy.
You was too much of a boss for
That's it.
anybody to mistake you for that."
That's
And
it.
Mr. Lee been fired from that job ever since.
That's it.
In a good way. In a good way. Yes. All right, Colin. Let's go back to these notes. Okay.
Okay.
You got a sunglasses line?
I had one. Yeah, I had
Yeah?
one. I had it at the worst time.
Why?
I launched 3 things at the worst time.
Okay.
I launched fragrance and sunglasses all during the fucking pandemic. It just was. I had it all going.
Niggas ain't want to see
And then
it or smell good during the pandemic.
Right, they was locked down.
Yeah.
So during that window of time, it was not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So you
That
said
wasn't
3.
good
You
for
said
anybody.
sunglasses.
And then
fragrance?
Beckford Garage was like a
That's where you sell guns?
Yeah, no, we sold like hats and t-shirts.
Okay.
You know?
Out your garage.
Nah, not my actual garage, but yeah.
But that was the theory.
The concept.
Okay.
Garage meaning cars, bikes, guns.
Wow.
You know.
Damn, he threw guns in there. Like
he likes guns.
Cars.
Guns are in everything.
Your garage. Guns.
Guns are everywhere. Guns are everywhere.
I'm in.
In the world we live in, we ain't never getting rid of them. You know?
Nah.
Now we just gotta learn how to handle them correctly and make sure that they're locked down when they're supposed to be locked down.
Right.
You know? So to make sure they don't get in the wrong hands. And that's
I
kind
agree.
of been a problem with a lot of the school shootings and things like that nature. A lot of these people were able to access these guns the incorrect way.
Right, the children.
So we now need to, teach them the correct way. I'm an N.O.R.E certified instructor and range security officer. So for me, I take it important, especially now that I'm on sets. I make sure, like, hey, bring that. Can you see that? All right. I need to run a course with my actors so that they go through the gun safety rules, because that's going to keep a lot of people safe. Because you don't want what happened to Alec Baldwin to happen to him.
That was wild.
You know what I mean? And then with his situation was, it's not the actor's job.
He got convicted?
No, they tried to convict him, and they got
overturned.
Dismissed.
Yeah, because it wasn't his fault, right?
Yeah,
it was the actual prop stunt guy who handed him the gun.
Yeah, it was that person who should have took care of that.
So what was that case? He had an actual live bullet in there?
Yeah, I guess they had gone.
No, it wasn't a real bullet, but it was a stunt bullet killed the person.
No, it was a real bullet.
Really?
Mixed in with the stunt bullets.
Really?
Yeah, that's usually
I
what
thought it
happens.
was a stunt bullet that
usually what
actually
happens.
killed.
Yeah, I don't know if a stunt bullet can kill you. It's a blank.
Right.
So
No, but I thought it was
basically,
something.
There's no projectile in it for it to go out because you have the case, you have the gunpowder inside the case, and then you have the actual bullet in the front.
That oversight is wild that they would have a live bullet even near.
No,
that's
they shouldn't have one.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have one at all. But
so that wasn't Alec's fault at all.
No, that's like we trying to say it was your fault.
Right.
Why the person got drunk.
Right.
It's not your fault. They drink.
It is sometimes.
I mean, we'll get blamed.
No,
You got me drunk.
Yeah, I'm fucking around.
And we got up in the studio.
So,
that's good drunk.
So let me ask you, right?
Yeah.
There's a time in all of our lives, you sit down, you talk to a certain individual, and you look and you be like, man, I can feel like this person is into me. I could do that. Right?
Yeah.
I can go there if I want to go there.
Go where?
Just hear me out.
You can rewind time.
Or forward time, depending on which way you look at it.
Okay.
You sat down with Oprah. Did you ever feel like she gave you the googly eyes?
Oh, like she want to cock
But Oprah know how to talk to you, though.
Okay. Like you had a chance, you never felt like it? Like a little bit? Stedman was in the room?
Oprah.
Stedman, what's his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
You talking about something totally different. I'm talking about something totally different.
No, he asking you if Oprah wanted to rip.
If Oprah wanted to rip?
No, I did not ask that. I'm just saying.
Now or back then?
He feel like he had a chance.
Did I ever have a chance? No, never like that.
It was all
always been
professional.
Professional, yeah.
Okay.
But if Oprah had come at me, is she coming with Gail?
Oh, you wanted the doubles action?
I'm getting
Oh, damn. You going in.
I'm just getting one. Anyway.
Whoa.
I didn't think about that.
He was like,
right,
dale que
there
tú
you
puedes.
go. That's it.
So,
He's a Haley and Kendall. Let's go.
I tell you, Doral, Kendall, Hialeah,
throw Aventura in there.
Aventura.
Doral must have given him a business, though, because he keeps saying
They love
Doral.
Doral. Okay, hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. All right. So, okay, let's get back to the notes. Okay. We can talk about the sunglasses line.
Yeah, we just did it.
And you used to hang out with Trump when Trump was cool.
I ran into him a few times, and I worked for him for
You worked
the
for
Miss
him.
Universe. I was a judge.
How was
Miss
that?
Universe. That was cool. I mean, the experience was amazing.
You ever see him grab pussy?
No, I never seen him do that. But,
It's documented.
Buddy was
Not like I
trying to
made
go
it up.
backstage, and I was like, I can't do that. I'm a judge.
Who was trying to go back there?
He was talking about going
But why you
backstage.
say he was trying to take you backstage?
Yeah,
or
go
you-
hang out for a little bit, go see a little.
That's where he grabbed pussy.
Basically, kind of showed me around.
And you
I
were
was
like, nah?
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, because
Wow.
we weren't allowed to fraternize with the contestants.
Right.
You know, so I had to keep my distance.
Wow, that's ill that you were able to be like, nah.
Remembered the rules, but yeah.
He didn't remember the rules.
Probably didn't.
He's like, fuck the rules.
Yeah, probably didn't. But yeah.
Because I mean,
but I would see him at once ran into him at a Laker game, and I was like, "Yo,
Trump at a Laker game?
Yeah, this was a while back. Remember,
was the Knicks playing? What is he doing at a Laker game?
No, he was just out in L.A. I was just out in L.A. I forgot who was playing that day, but it just was like homeboy was walking by and said, "Yeah, what's up?" But this was way before all of this.
Way before he was inspiring people?
Yeah, before he was kind of hanging out.
Way before the politics.
He started to hang out in all the hip hop spots.
Yeah, he was with Snoop, Ross.
Yeah.
You're saying it's before even that?
Yeah, he used to hang out. I mean,
you're saying that is before, or it's before even he hung out in the hip hop spots?
No, he's before he used to hang out in the hip hop spots.
Loved Trump.
Yeah, that was back then. That
right,
was
right.
But then
he flipped in the Latino community.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, anytime I see a Latino kind of like supporting him, it's just always detrimental to me. Like when I see, Latino Republicans, I kind of like, I'm disappointed.
Really? You're disappointed?
Yeah.
I understand why.
I don't get that shit. It's just like I don't get you don't see him throwing fucking toilet paper to us.
Right.
He throwing it to us. He throwing it to us.
But you gotta remember,
shake our hands. You know what I'm saying? I think nigga,
people have amnesia. They forget how bad it was. Yeah. They forget some of the things that was said. Like it's amnesia all the time.
It's a funny joke, and I know, my Cuban friends might not like this, but it's a funny joke.
I'm
that
Cuban guy, relax.
I know. But it's a funny joke that where they say that the Cubans land here and then turn around and they be like, "Hey, tell the Dominicans to leave," and then the Dominicans land here and then they say, "Hey, tell the Mexicans to leave."
It's true. It's absolutely true.
And it's like, damn. Like,
but let me tell you why that's true.
Okay.
Can I tell you why it's true? We've all been affected by colonialism.
Yes.
We have all been brainwashed by colonialism. It is affected generationally.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I don't think even people understand what that even means.
Yeah.
But that's how much it's affected us.
Under the AC?
Oh, yeah.
That fan is like, I see the breeze going.
Shit, I am freezing.
Oh, my bad. I'm hot as hell.
Yeah, because you got on the hood.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't feel nothing.
Sitting on.
Nah, we drinking like a motherfucker.
We drinking like
Them
shit.
shots. There's no shots.
Mama
I'm trying to
Juana.
find this old picture.
Okay. So
Hanging out with the reggae stars.
now this rumor comes out. This is the first time I heard you speak Jamaican.
It's patois, not Jamaican. It's FYI.
I'm gonna call it Jamaican.
I mean,
for lack of a better term.
you can do it, man.
All right. Because when I hear other,
Dale que tú puedes.
So, but that was the first time, like, and I mean, I know you addressed it before.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah.
Hey, you guys stop. Yes,
It's
no,
crazy.
baby. Green light, red light, green light. I don't know.
Because I heard you say something that made a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes when you get in beef with somebody, they say there's something that's going to be the most hurtful.
yeah, they try to. Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to.
Is that what you think happened with you guys?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm not one that's going to be on the checklist. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Right. And okay,
That's honorable, bro.
So let me say
that's
something.
what real men's supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
I do go hog hunting though.
But
You do?
Yeah.
What gun do you use for that?
I usually use like a 308, like a rifle, and a 45. I just got this new Ruger 454. Ooh, it's a big gun.
Let me change back the subject for a second.
Do you eat the hog or no?
No, I donated to whoever is into it.
Wait, hog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork.
You hunt hog? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have a set that are very malicious to property.
Yeah.
And they will kill dogs and shit like that. Yeah.
Warthogs, they're out here.
They got fangs.
Yeah.
Oh, war hogs?
Yeah.
There's nature down here, boy, that you don't even
They
know
weren't
about.
originally in here, in Florida.
Yeah.
They were brought by the Spanish, and then it wreaked havoc.
So I heard one time. Sorry.
Wild hogs.
Change the subject.
So I heard one time.
I heard one time that I believe it might have been after the Carisha picture that you said you stopped taking pictures with girls at one point.
Yeah, just for a little bit, because I was like, it was disheartening, man. It was
So
bro,
what was it? The girls'
It wasn't
captions?
even my idea to take the picture.
Right.
So for me, I was just jumping in the picture. Never thought nothing about it.
What was it? The girls' captions that like?
I don't know what sparked homeboy. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about in period because I guess I get Chris Brown as one incident.
Yeah,
but
because I think a lot of times people just
they automatically think that picture means
he smashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a small-minded thinker.
Right.
Thinks like that.
But you know what? Not to help out that rumor, but Faith Evans is my homegirl. I never ever asked her straight up. I don't have the courage to ever say, have you ever been with Tupac, right?
Yeah.
I just don't have the courage, right?
Yeah.
I even had her on here. She admitted some shit. And
She admitted a lot of shit on here.
But she didn't admit Tupac. But she said,
I mean, that was Tupac adjacent.
I don't know. But I never had to. So my point of trying to say that is, my point of trying to bring that up is, if that never happened, the only evidence there is that one picture of her and Tupac together.
But I wasn't that taken in the club or something?
It was taken in the club. So what I'm saying is that a reason is people just seeing you with a female, they automatically...
Yeah, they automatically...
They don't think you can have a platonic relationship?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard being you, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Yo, man,
But I have fun, though.
Let's make some noise for you, man. Yo. I looked at it every which way, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm a cool dude, bro.
Yeah, but a person who don't know you,
Yeah, but it's...
You sitting there, not a sucker.
Right.
You clean cut.
Y'all know me for a long time. I don't come around acting brand new like I'm this good-looking guy. I'm gonna take all your bitches. Yeah. No, I don't never be like that. That was never my smell. You know what I mean? I got thrown into this.
Right.
You know, I was minding my business.
Don't know that.
Yeah.
So most people, and most men are just as insecure as women.
Really are.
No, more insecure than women.
More insecure?
Yeah, I would think so.
I would say that.
That men are more insecure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say I've seen a lot of that.
You see more insecure men?
What?
Yeah.
That's me? Oh, I see it all.
Yeah.
Really, bro? Like looking at your wife, she do got a nice ass.
Because I even see Big Boy. You do the interview with Big Boy, and it was funny as hell. But at one point, I felt like Big Boy was like being serious, and he was like, "If you ever see a girl named such and such at your show," and I'm looking, and I can tell Big Boy's playing, but a part of me is like, maybe not, like just maybe not, because I mean, it's just like most women know that if you go to this Usher show, Usher might serenade you.
Right. Or marinate you.
But now he's married, so he might not be doing too much marinating.
Yeah, no, I think he's still marinating and serenading. But you had Chippendales.
Yeah.
Now
That was a good run, bro.
Yeah, Now Chippendales, for people that don't know, was that a New York-based thing at first? Was that?
I think they started out in New York.
It started
they
out
have
in New York.
a whole movie and documentary.
I think it was Scores was the first female, and I believe Chippendales was the first male.
Yeah, they were the first male.
Was that true?
Yeah.
And then you actually got offered this gig.
Yeah.
But
you actually don't even get naked.
Wow.
You know? It's like shirts off.
Right.
You don't. You don't see nothing.
Right.
So he's like, I could do that. I'm in.
What did you say?
They're not hiring you, Slime.
Hey, shave that chest hair, and you in there. Hey, I'll take you to the gym with me. You can come with me. Me and you.
So
I'll take you to the gym.
So
You ain't much older than me, so stop playing.
So look, because a lot of people, a lot of men, and I also, like I said, I also watched you a Big Boy, and he said that got to be the most awkwardest thing in the world for a guy to be like, "Hey man, give me tickets to your show tonight."
No, for sure. If you're an usher or somebody. But I get men all the time. Yo, let me take a picture with you.
Okay.
Let me show my wife. Let me show my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
But that's
a lot
cool.
of times that's a get out of jail card for them. So I was
like,
that. Yo,
nah, that's not a get out of jail card for nobody.
Get ready. Yeah, like,
if they think you out here slinging some shit, no. What the fuck is you doing with him?
Yeah, no, we was hanging out.
Hey, look,
That's true. Could be that.
That could be the I bury you picture.
Could be that. But a lot of guys like they were like, yo, my wife's gonna love me. I show her. I'm like, yo, let me do it.
Yeah, those are weird people. I respect them though.
Yeah, no, I respect.
I respect them though. I respect them. They got an angle. I just don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, but it's never inappropriate.
Right.
Angle, so
like I said, that's the first two things. But Chippendales is like this big thing. And this is in Vegas. This is a residency.
Yeah.
So these people approach you. What do you think? This is your agent coming at you? Or how's this deal being presented?
How that deal
How the deal was presented?
Well, they just called my manager at the time. And just said, hey, because you have a lot of people who've been on Dancing with the Stars go there and host Chippendales afterwards. Because you get a lot of press and, you're in the press almost every week. When you're with them, you get a lot of exposure with doing that. Okay. So, and it's also like an experience that you gotta say, yo, I did that. You know what I mean? You play your grandkids here. Your grandpa was out there. Yeah. You know what I
mean, that's kind of early. You did Chippendales, man. That's crazy. In Vegas.
In Vegas,
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, you gotta say.
Right.
Yeah, like only you and Sonny can say that.
It's on the sex symbol checkoff list. Chippendales, I did that one. Play James Bond, did that one. It's on the list, man. You gotta kind of do it. Like the other day, I saw a list of the top. I'll pull it up on my phone. The top ultimate sexy men of all time. Yo, this is a serious list. Somebody sent it to me and was like, yo, you gotta see
Sonny, relax, you're not on it.
Harper's Bazaar, 50 sexiest men of all time. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy to be on that list, because they got me on this list with like James Dean and all these other, And then there's a good amount of like John Legend's on there. There's a good amount of black men are now deemed. You know what I mean? Because before it was like Cary Grant and all these other dudes way before us. I mean, not to say that I'm the first good-looking man, but you got to look at it how they looked at it. There was actors in the 30s and the 20s who were great-looking black men, but they never.
Kelly Belafonte.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know if Harry's on there. He might be, but yeah.
He was a sniper.
Yeah, he was a sniper.
A lot of people don't know Martin Luther King was a sniper.
Yeah, I heard this. I heard this.
You gotta relax.
I heard this.
Martin Luther King. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard
Martin Luther. I heard Martin Luther.
You called him Martin Sniper King. Relax.
I still believe his politics.
Yes,
yeah, relax.
Ain't nothing changed for me with Bill Clinton. I still voted the next year in my mind.
Yeah.
I still with Bill Clinton.
You know what's right for the country.
That's right, man.
Yeah, he's smart, man.
And he was relaxed while he did it.
That's right. Yes, he did.
Who, Bill?
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
It was relaxed.
Bill was a wild boy.
And let's respect Monica Lewinsky.
He ran and played saxophone.
Bill was wild.
For doing her American duty.
That's right.
And she Canadian.
Monica Lewinsky did more for the country than you did, nigga.
And you know she's Canadian.
She's Canadian?
Oh.
Damn.
It takes us back to Canada.
I thought you were okay.
That was the 90s.
That was the 90s.
The 90s was a wild time, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's the best time ever.
Yo, it was a really great time.
Yeah, if I could go back in a time machine, I'm going back.
Oh, that's why we rewind in time.
That's it, rewind in time.
90s is cool, bro.
That's why we
That's right.
Let's make a total.
Thinking that, bro.
We're going to rewrite the time, too. We're going to figure that out.
Rewrite the time, man.
Rewrite the time.
Okay, let me go back to my notes.
Okay, you got some good. You was doing your research.
Oh yes.
You went digging in the bag.
Man, come on.
Okay, come on.
You got an OnlyFans, or that's not the one?
No, I got one. I mean, people have said to me.
Yeah, you was twerking, literally.
Yeah.
Oh,
but hey, some of them girls is making like crazy money.
And they only showing feet.
Yeah.
They ain't even showing nothing.
Man.
Look, I know.
Ask Sonny how much you making on OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans?
Sonny, how much?
Sonny.
I make $10 a month.
It ain't worth it.
Hey, isn't the fee more than that though? I think you got to pay a monthly fee to be on
the fee is $10 a month.
The fee is $10. Okay, so he get his money and he go out.
Yeah, he breaking even. At least he breaking even.
Small business, man. We got to keep going.
Man, we believe in you, man. Keep
Support
going.
your local small businesses, please.
Small business, that's right.
No OnlyFans, okay.
No, none of that. Yeah.
Because I seen even the girl from Sopranos got an OnlyFans.
Meadow Soprano?
No, not Meadow. Not Jill. What's the Jamie? Not Jamie.
The daughter?
I forgot her last name.
We don't know.
The one that was married to Christopher.
The blonde chick. Oh, the blonde chick.
Adriana.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Adriana. Yeah.
But women, I mean,
and you know what she says?
OnlyFans is more
OnlyFans?
designed for women. What?
She said her son is her photographer.
So what does she do?
I ain't got OnlyFans, sir.
Bro, we gotta know. We gotta understand.
OnlyFans. We gotta look it up. We gotta do some research.
I don't think it's every.
You're making it crazier when you said her son is.
Look it up. That's why we gotta Google her.
We don't Google her. You know our Googler's not that good.
Damn. He's right there. It's Columbia. Come on. And he got on a Mets hat.
Go Google
Right.
Yeah. What's her name?
Where you get that hat from?
Okay, damn. I don't know why I thought Jamie. My bad.
What's her name?
And
Adriana, yeah.
And
okay. What part of Queens you from?
and then
Oh shit!
yes.
He can wear that hat.
Okay. And, what did you say about OnlyFans? You didn't see? Like her son films her OnlyFans.
that's weird.
So what I'm saying is,
Is she naked?
She must not be
I was
naked.
asking you. Check your account.
Check your account. I know Mr. Lee got one.
Yeah, Mr. Lee got a.
Yeah, you know you got one, bro.
They say I got one, but I can't. I don't know my passcode, so I ain't never getting in there.
She looks kind of okay.
Okay, like not too crazy, right?
Yeah,
Look, he got an OnlyFans account. Look how fast that Columbia pulled that up.
No, but it does say her son takes the pics.
Now look, I just told you.
Let
Yo,
me see the picture.
yo, any son taking this pic is a fucking piece of shit, bro.
Wait, who's the piece of shit? The mother or the son?
Bro.
Oh shit!
Nah, that mother's a piece of shit. That's child abuse.
Nah, the son's a fucking.
How old is the
well, you know
son?
what? You're right.
He
The
must have a
mother's
good
a
eye.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
I said that?
Yeah, you said that. You said
No, I
that.
asked.
Any mother allowing the son to do that?
Yeah,
Get the
that's
fuck
child
out.
abuse. To a certain extent, it's child abuse. Yeah.
What the fuck?
How old is the son? You could be like.
How did we get here? Number one.
Hey man, this is
Number
drink
one,
time.
how did we get here?
Yeah, this is drink. But imagine the son walking through and be like, "Yo, your mom's is hot."
Yeah.
In school.
Yeah. Yo, I saw your
Or at
mom,
Taco
bro.
Bell.
At Taco Bell?
I mean, this
Hey,
way shit
money
happens.
must be real good.
Where shit happens.
He's like, ooh, gordita crunch.
Because a lot of them girls are making a lot of money.
So, yeah.
Support.
That's it.
So when you strip for Mariah Carey,
I'm sorry, it just hurt my.
See how he said that?
When you strip from Mariah Carey,
hey man,
Basically,
can you calm
did the
down?
script. I just had no shirt on.
You just had no shirt
Yeah, I
on.
had no shirt on, yeah.
Did Nick Cannon call you?
No, this was before that.
Oh,
yeah, it had to be way
Did
before
Derek
that.
Jeter? Who was Derek Jeter? What?
No, she was, I think she was single. She was living
single?
in Vegas at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. She was out there working on something. I forgot what it was.
And you
Yeah, we
obviously.
hung out a few times, but I've known Mariah forever.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
She friend zoned me, and then that was it.
I respect her.
Yeah.
I respect
That
you.
was from like way back. I think she was still with Tommy at the time.
Matola.
Yeah. That's
right.
We
Drinking
always
Pinot
been
Grigio.
friends. Yeah.
That's right.
Always been cool.
So let me rewind time a little bit.
Rewind the time.
How did Oprah smell?
Damn, I don't even remember that, but
Damn.
yeah, she smelled like a rich girl.
I was about to say like $1 billion?
Yeah.
And cherries?
Yeah, probably $1 trillion or something like that.
$1 trillion?
If $1 trillion had a smell.
Yeah.
that would be
Because this is before Ozempic.
Yeah.
Why, she did Ozempic?
Her and Fat Joe is the face of Ozempic.
Fat Joe too?
Yes.
Nah, bro.
What are you talking about?
Fat Joe ain't doing Ozempic,
He
bro.
lives by it. What are you talking about?
Nah.
You didn't watch my interview on it. I said I can't see. He said, "Well, my Ozempic is working. I can see." He loves it.
Nah.
He's not ashamed of it. He's diabetic. Yeah. That's prescribed from his doctors. He's not.
That's terrible.
Yeah. He's not.
But remember that it was a prescription.
This is terrible.
That's terrible.
No.
But yeah, people are using it for diet.
Yeah, a few weeks from now.
Fat Joe is skinnier than me and you.
He was already skinny though.
From Ozempic.
No, bro. Ozempic what? 1999?
He was not. Fat Joe was. Do you want to pull up Fat Joe picture in 1999, bro?
No, you're right. I'm just saying, he just.
No, I'm just saying. It saved his life.
He's the OG of the.
Look at that.
I'm gonna go take a piss for Ozempic.
The Cuban shit is
go too.
holy shit. Yeah, but I forgot we was at.
For a drinking show, you guys should have had some urinals, man.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
A bar. This should be a bar.
Hey, man. Yes, we usually have that.
Yeah.
We usually have that, but we're here.
We're in a
We're here.
store.
We wanted to rewind time and look at that smile. That lets you know.
I know, right?
I am rewinding the life.
I'm smizing in mine. I'm a smizer.
So, you getting to see hip hop, and I know this sounds like a so cliche question, but I really want to ask this.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that hip hop would make it this far?
I kind of did, because how it evolved, how we went from growing up to like groups from like UTFO to NWA to Mobb Deep to
Poor Righteous Teachers.
You see it. You seen
Brand
it evolving.
Nubian.
Yeah, we were probably the best car salesmen to ever do it. Hip hop. Every new car that came out, we was able to sell it.
Yes.
From Jay-Z's line it's a 4.6 month, whatever the hell it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was just like we've been helping this country to do what it does. Mm-hmm. I'm on the fashion side of it, but I see it.
That's all correlates.
Right, because you think of all the different fashion lines that came out of hip hop and the way people dress, and there's so many lines that if you go back and count it from the apple bottoms all the way to
Nas even had me wear Esco at one point.
Yeah,
I wore Esco.
And then, remember, Esco was like one of the first.
Yeah, big up to Willie Esco as well.
Yeah. Willie was he was groundbreaking. Mm-hmm. And he also helped Damien John and them.
Willie Esco.
Get people going and stuff. So it's all a history, and hip hop has been a part of that.
Right.
So I do.
You did think hip hop would make it that far.
Going to go.
I've been respecting that. Now, it's not a play on words.
Yeah.
It's not a play on words.
Than we all imagined, though, for sure. Definitely bigger than what we all imagined.
You said you compared it to a bike ride.
Yeah, once a biker, always a biker.
So, all right, so now let me switch it up a little bit. Because you Willie.
Yeah.
That's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is that the ultimate goal for a biker? If you can't 12 o'clock?
I mean, the track racing is the ultimate goal. A lot of the kids in the hood, wheeling is the goal.
Right.
I mean, that's like bike 101. You learn that shit right away.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, because if you let your clutch out too fast and too much gas, you're going to wheelie anyway.
Right.
So you might as well learn to control it. Put it down whenever you want to. So I can pretty much do that with a dirt bike, with a street bike, a four-wheeler, And I just wheelied my car the other day. So
what?
Yeah. Okay. No, the Demon 170. So I got this drag car. It's called a Demon 170. It runs on alcohol.
Wait,
so
alcohol? What?
Yeah, alcohol.
Drink champs.
E85.
All right.
Like that's alcohol. Alcohol ingested.
Not Hennessy. Not Hennessy.
Not Hennessy. Not that.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I need to buy this car today.
No.
Okay. Tonight.
So, the car is 1,000 horses, 25. So I hit the gas one day and it just lifted up. So I was like, oh, this is the first time I ever wheelied the car. Drag race cars do that.
Yes.
Because of the horsepower.
All right.
Next time I do it, I'll try to film it for you.
Now let me add. So we basically established you're an adrenaline junkie.
Yes.
You jump out of planes?
Out of airplanes.
Oh, look, I went there.
I just jumped out of a plane in September for a TV show.
With Redman?
No,
Okay.
Redman is serious.
Redman do it
he's
for fun.
super serious.
He's serious.
He do it for fun.
He's
in it. He's in it.
Solo jumping. I'm still tandeming.
That's what the niggas
you still tandem.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, so I still got.
You knew the word?
I think I got
That means he's still going with the
7 more
person.
jumps.
Right.
Yeah, 7 more jumps.
I just said it. He goes to the first.
You did jump by
I need
yourself?
to jump 7 more times, so I'm going to jump 7 more times.
And then
I have to.
So that means you got to pull your own parachute.
Yeah, like Redman's doing. Yeah. It's a window.
And he stopped smoking weed to jump out of window.
Yeah, because you don't want to be high when you're doing that. Because you like, oh my God. And then you look at your altimeter and you're like, I should have pulled my chute at 7,000. I'm at 4,000 now. So
I'm sitting there talking to Redman, go to Leo shit, and he's like, I'm like, yo, as soon as I land, I got it rolled already.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I got everything. He's like, yo, N.O.R.E. And he filming me like he has a camera. This is weird, by the way. Why the fuck does Redman has a fucking camera?
Yeah.
Well, he's like, N.O.R.E., don't worry about it. We good as soon as we land. But he's not telling me he doesn't smoke. But something about it is like he's not connecting with me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. I land and I go straight to the smoking section. And he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, hey, man, Red kind of stopped smoking, but he jumps out of planes now. Yeah. And I was like, damn, that's a high for a high.
Yeah. That's a
high.
It's a crazy high. Yeah. It is a crazy high. Never experienced something like that before. Because you're like, this plane is good, it works, there's nothing wrong with it, it's not crashing, it's not burning, but you're gonna go out that door. And that shit is no joke.
Yeah.
That shit is no joke. Once your feet are hanging out the plane, and you just like, I'm about to jump out of fucking.
And then the person never say 1, 2, 3. He just 1.
I don't need the 1, 2, 3. Just let's go. Yeah. And then it's like you immediately you're falling. You're falling. So you get up to about 125 to 150 miles an hour, depending on your weight. That's how fast you're coming down.
Going down.
And you just hear all you hear is in your ears. And
it's iller than the airplane.
Yeah. You're falling out of a plane. You're falling at 15,000 feet. So I jumped at 13,000. I've jumped at 15,000. And it just, the higher you go, the louder it gets.
Sounds like fun.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you look like the helicopter.
But then when you pop,
that's my bucket list right there. To do that.
Like you're just floating around. Still falling though.
Let's do it. Drink champs, all of us.
I'm down.
In Maui?
I'll go with y'all.
In Maui?
I'll go with y'all.
Maui, Hawaii?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll do it.
Dubai?
Dubai?
That's where I want to go jump next.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Dubai, all of us.
Yeah.
Dubai, all right. There's no smoking there.
There's a good one right here, Miami Skydive.
You can't smoke in Dubai, bro.
I said there's no smoking in Dubai.
Yeah. You take the gummies.
The gummies. The gummies. The Dubai.
Mix them in with real ones. Yeah, but I don't know.
Let's take the picture.
Yes, Tyson. Let me just tell you something, man.
You can control it. Yeah, you jump. Well, the pilot takes you back over to where you were around, and you could be 50. You could be off a good maybe 20 miles or so, but you know, when you're jumping, you can steer yourself in which direction you need to go, and then when you pop, you can steer again. So this shit is crazy.
So Tyson, man, I just want to tell you, man, I thank you so much for blessing your presence with this show. But I thank you so much for what you did for the culture, for what you did for us, what you did for me and him personally, what you did for me personally, for breaking down the doors. For not being afraid to walk into rooms that you are the only person there, and you're gonna be who exactly we want you to represent, who we wanted you to be. Yeah. And you make us proud. Thank you, make us wanna, you know what I mean, salute you every day. You make us wanna say, damn, salute you back. Thank you. Thank you for walking, and thank you for putting yourself in a position where you have, it was at one point where young brothers, that's all they had was sports or rap. And, you open that other door. Listen, you can go be a supermodel. You can go be an actor. You can go be, produce your own movies. You can go write your own movies. You can go do all that. You go make your own fragrance. Make your own brands. Do your own brand, especially the rewind. Do your own sunglasses brand. Do your own fragrance, whatever. Regardless of what. You sat there, you conquered these worlds.
Failure is always going to happen, but you got to keep picking yourself up afterwards.
But we thank you, man. We appreciate you, and we want to give you your flowers face to face.
Thank you.
So sincerely, thank you, man, because it's real. So we're going to take a couple of pictures in a drop, and we good.